just gonna go lit. Oh damn! I ain't even let me turn my music up. I wasn't even supposed to be drinking. We just gonna go lit, man. What it is, what it do, what it don't do, how everybody doing. Let me turn that on. I got it on the wrong settings, but yeah, it's all good. What's up with it, y'all? Man, I think I done caught the flu. I've been sick and sleep my whole day, my whole B day, bro. Like, straight didn't caught the flu. You feel me? I'm just like, so I'm gonna try to, I say I'm gonna come in and chill for a minute. I thank everybody for hitting me up, telling my happy birthday, True, happy birthday. What's up with it, man? What's up with it, Master Zorro? Yeah, man, happy birthday. Everybody was hitting me up like happy birthday. I was like, man, I was feeling all bad today. Like I've been like really sleep, like next level sleep, bro. I said always I've never not done a live on my birthday, if you recall. Like, and today was gonna be one of them days I wasn't gonna pop in. I said, you know, my family, the girls went out of town. Me and my son was just here. Then my older son popped up. You feel me, with a couple of bottles for me. I said, dang. I just kind of slept. I just kind of got my sleep on. But it's like crazy because I don't know, bro. It's like the more you sleep, the more sicker I was getting. So I said, in this end, I said, man, I'm not supposed to sleep my whole day away. I said, I'm going to get up. I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up, go live stream, and have a little drink with everybody as I usually do on my birthday. It's like, why not? Why not? Come in, have a drink with everybody. You feel me? Placebo Ghost, you feel me? Awoken one. Yeah, man, I came to chill, man, for a little bit. So let's do this. I don't know what we talking about, but I don't want to be talking about me being sick because I think it's the flu. But I'm about to knock that out tonight. I'm gonna knock that out tonight for sure, for shizzle, while I chill here with y'all and chop it up with y'all. I mean, if dang man, I'm about to be getting texts all day. Everybody calling, been hitting me and shit, texting me, texting me, happy birthday. I'm like, damn, bro, I don't even feel 50. I said, damn, I just hit the big 5-0. The big 5-0, bro. I don't feel 50. And I hope I never know what 50 feel like. Every time I talk to somebody that's over 50, they go, 50 is the best years. And I'm going, we'll see. I guess we'll see now. You know what's crazy though? What's crazy? I think I think our phones know us. You feel me? I think our phones know us because like I'm barely about to, 5 days, 3, 4 days before me turning 50. I was getting all these senior discount notifications on my phone, and I'm going, I ain't 50 ain't a senior yet. Okay, I'm not a senior citizen just yet. Like what the fuck? I said, man, I think somebody was playing with me, sending me senior citizen emails and shit. Like, well, you ain't yet, but you right there. You damn near close. You close as hell. I'm like going, but it's cool. It's cool. Jokes on them. What's up? Some human yep. But yeah, like I said, I always come in. I don't know what we gonna talk about, so I just name it True Life Story. So we can actually come up with topics, and whatever topic we gonna be picking, we just go with the flow of everything. Like I don't know how. We just kind of go with the flow, and wherever we end up, that's where we end up at. Because everybody wants to be on what's happening today. I said, man, the world is so fake nowadays. Everything is acting. You feel me? Everybody has to be acting in some type of way. Like even, the ones that make videos now on YouTube, I said everybody's fucking acting. Like it was crazy because I started watching all these different videos and they don't have the same thing, but they go about things in the same way. They made in the same way over and over, and it's like fucking on repeat. It don't matter what they talking about. They use the same format, and I'm going. I want to kind of step outside of that. I just want to be different. I want to be different. I don't want to come in here like and I'm making content like I know this is what you want to hear type shit. So I'ma just give you this because this is what you want to hear. No, I want to come in and play it by ear. Whatever people start throwing out there, we just gonna kind of talk about. It don't matter what it is. I don't need to throw it in. Yeah, man, that dose, that dose, that dose. You feel me? Yeah, no, my son brought me some dose and some Patron, which he always see me drinking Patron, but it's crazy because I told you, man, I drank Patron because of your stepmom. That's what she drank. You feel me? That's why I always drank the Patron. But Dose is my yummy. You feel me? You gotta kind of go back to that brown sometimes to pull it back into the hey, you gotta get he say play tweakers. What the hell that mean? Hood brothers, hood brothers. What hood brothers? What do that mean? Play what? Who that? Like what? What do you? What? I don't get it, bro. Maybe I'm lost. Maybe he said Dose nasty. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I stopped drinking brown and I started drinking light. But then every time I'm telling you, when you stop drinking light and you go back to the brown, man, you feel it. It go whoa. You feel me? It be on and cracking, and it's just like one of them nights tonight. It's one of them nights. It's one of them nights. Like I said, I feel the flu coming on. I've been sick like kind of since yesterday. I think I've really been having like a sore throat all week. Remember I told y'all when I was leaving from the store, I went to the store. What's up with it, regular chatter? Remember I went to the store that I don't even like to tell this story because every time I tell this story, everybody go like, when did that happen? And it's like, bro, I know I told y'all this story before. Like even my closest ones, when I bring it up, because like my jaw been like hurting like for like the past week. But basically, what happened? I went to the store to go get some coffee, right? Because they got the cinnamon coffee, and I ain't never bought the cinnamon coffee at home, but I went got a cup of cinnamon coffee. I was coming home. The car's coming this way. The car's coming this way. So, normally you just look this way. You don't gotta look this way because ain't no cars. They only coming this way. So I'm looking. As soon as the last car passed by, I just stepped in the street. As soon as I step in the street, I heard somebody say, "Hey, hey, watch out!" And when I looked to the right, it was too late. He was like this close, bro. Like no lie, he was like right here to where his head. He was going full speed on the bike, full speed, like full speed. He was flying to where as soon as I looked, he was right here. Bam! And his head, he like ducked down. His forehead hit me right in the chin. I'm surprised he didn't knock me out because it was like a Mike Tyson punch. But I got a strong chin. But my coffee went everywhere. We both fell. He like apologizing and shit. When in reality it was my fault. But my jaw was hurting for like like a whole 2 weeks, bro, before that shit healed. So it was like once I got this sickness and I like kind of got like a sore throat at first. It started as a sore throat for some reason. My whole jaw, all this was hurting. Like all this, bro, to where like I wasn't even like able to like sleep. Like at night, I was like staying up at night and shit, like hella late. You feel me? Until my body get like dummy tired, and then I go to sleep. But it's like it just like went away. But then as soon as the pain went away of the sore throatness, boom, the flu just jumped in the way. I'm like going, what the fuck? I said, man, said I can't, what the hell is going on? But then, my daughter, she went to the doctor and they diagnosed her with the flu. And then my other son, my oldest son, when he came by, he was kind of sick. He told me the same thing I told him. You sick? And he was like, no, I'm not. And I see where he got it from because he told me, Dad, you sick. I said, no, I'm not. I ain't sick. I'm cool. I just got a little sore throat, but it was the same thing. I'm like going, golly, bro. So I've been knocked out, but it was like dummy funny when I got hit on that bike, though. My coffee just kind of went everywhere. You feel me? I don't know who seen it. I wish somebody would have recorded it. I wish they had cameras at the damn gas station. Because I'm telling you, I know whoever seen it probably was laughing like a motherfucker. Because that shit was funny. After the fact, you ain't sure you ain't get a fractured tooth or a cracked tooth. I don't know. I think I think my jawbone right here was what was fucked up. It was like I know my shit was fractured, bro. I know my jawbone was fractured, but you know how we do. You feel me? We kind of keep pushing. It's like almost getting into a fight. When you get in a fight, you don't just go to the doctor and shit. You just take it on the chin. I got my ass whooped. You go home and you put a ice pack on your forehead for them knots. You feel me? It was like it was like that. So it was like, it was sore for a minute. It was sore for a long time, but then it just healed up. But then once I caught the sore throat, yeah, that's what I was saying. Placebo ghost. That shit was funny. Like I wish I could have seen it in third person. Cause it was like instantly. I didn't even have time to jump out the way. It was like instant. He was going so fast, bro, and it was like, damn. Like I waste my coffee. I wasn't even tripping off taking a forehead chin shot. I was more mad that I dropped my coffee. You feel me? I dropped my damn coffee. You mother. And the shit didn't even hurt till like the next day and shit. So I was like, but I ain't go to the doctor for it or nothing. I just took it on the chin and kept on pushing. But today it was crazy because when I woke up this morning, I did like today was gonna be my birthday, like DMT experience. And then, like, when my older son popped up, I said, damn. I said, I can't even do that. I said, now I got to kind of chill out. You feel me? I see straight out of the comic book, man. Straight out of the comic box on everything, bro. Hey, you know what's funny? You know what I've been watching lately? I've been watching, yeah, straight out of a comic book. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell, bro. Every time I think about it, even when I got up, when he ran into me, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. That's all I could do. I could do nothing but laugh. It was funny as hell to me. You feel me? And he was like apologizing and shit, and I'm like, yeah, it's all right. Don't trip, bro. It's what it is. We both went our way, but I've been kind of off since then. Even though after it healed, like it's kind of crazy, bro. Life is trippy. Life is trippy. You know what I've been watching lately, bro? That's the funniest shit. I've been watching all the old kung fu movies, like from like the 70s and up, bro. That shit been having me dying laughing. It's crazy because the kung fu movies back in the days was telling you about chi. They was like, they were praying to Buddha. They was doing all these different things that some of the things I never paid attention to back in the days. I didn't understand it until now. And then now I see them and I'm watching them and I'm going, damn. Okay, so basically they taking the energy, which would be kind of funny at the same time. They taking the energy of each of these animals and they putting it into a style of fighting that they'll probably get their ass whooped if you really think about it. This motherfucker was doing some shit. The praying mantis, this motherfucker and be fighting like this and shit. Hey, they was doing the crane. You feel me? Then Jackie Chan, learned the snake on him, and then he took the snake and he evolved it with the crane. And you feel me? And it was with them two energies, it made him easier when he hit somebody, bro. That shit was fucking him up. I said, God dang. I said, man, this shit is crazy, bro. I said, if you ever get a chance, go back and watch them old fucking kung fu flicks. That shit will have you dying laughing. It's just hilarious because I, I don't even think they got any real storyline because everyone is always they trying to kind of go after the person that did something to their master. You feel me? Like every time it's like they did this to the master, and now they got to go out and kill him, and then they got to go up against all these different clans, and you always got the one fighter that's just kind of tougher than everybody else, but he not like I didn't even know that they had a drunken master part 2, like from the first Jackie Chan Drunken Master, they came out with a part 2, but it wasn't Jackie Chan. They had like another dude in it that was adopted by the old dude that taught Jackie Chan. What's up? Good looking out, Snail Horseplay. Man, thanks for the birthday wishes. You feel me? 50 years old. in the building. I need to start exercising more, not just, riding the bike, exercising. I need to jump on the weights and some shit like that. That's crazy. Once you get older, bro, you got to start eating more healthier and different things, which I have been. I have been eating healthier, but I don't eat that much anyway. But I'm still going, bro. As you get older, man, shit get different. Your body be functioning different. It don't function like it used to do. It don't function like it used to. You start getting aches and pains in places where you wasn't getting aches at. You're like, God damn, why my knees hurt? My knees just out of nowhere, got this crazy ass pain in them. And then you start thinking of certain shit that you did, like riding that bike. It's like now, though, I think when I go out and I ride my bike and I go out and do different things, I need to fucking stretch. I got a habit of not stretching before I go and I take a bike ride or something. Yeah, man, the big 5-0, you feel me? He said, I need weed to keep me going. I ain't smoked in so long. Don't get me wrong, I be wanting to, but I was able to resist the urges of smoking weed. I was able to resist it. You feel me? I was able to resist the urges for right now. But this is one thing I can say, bro. My dreams been trippy as fuck, bro. Like it's wild. I think I need to start writing them down because every time when I wake up out the dream, I remember the dream. And it'd be weird how my dream be tied to reality, certain realities, like this reality right here. Certain things that happen in this reality will be tied to my dream. But then in my dream, I have these memories inside the dream of other dreams that I had that was like the same as that dream. Like it's kind of weird because it made me think about how they say there's all these different realities that exist. And I was just watching a video and it was talking about like like if you pass in this reality, say you're gone in this reality, but in another reality, you escape that fate. Like if you escape the fate of passing in this one, you didn't in that one. And like it was crazy because like I'm watching the video and when it's saying this, I can remember when I was off the mushrooms and I went to the restroom. I went to go use the restroom and I collapsed in the bathroom. And in the other reality, I seen myself fall. And then I just looked in the mirror and I just said, "Oh, I ain't tripping. I just made this one to go further. I made this one to go further than the last one," which is kind of weird because like that was part of it that I was actually thinking like, what if we creating these bodies to go in here and each time we try to make it go further than the last existence that we had. Like even in this body right here, what if every day was like a different death because you die like a million times without even knowing, but every day was like a different death that you didn't know about because every time that version of you passed, the other version was made to get past that instance and go on to the next level. And then it just went on every day like that. Every time you got into that position to where that body passed, the other version of you that was still that same version was made to get past that point and keep going. And it was like, damn, it was making me think about that because, like, when I'm in the dreams are so real that I'm living a whole different life within this dream. I'm living a whole different life. Dang, who was it? It was somebody I was about to call and I was about to ask them a couple of different things that I seen within the dream that I seen that they had. It was somebody that, dang, I'm trying to remember. It was somebody that I know that had like a SUV and like in my dream they had an SUV and they was like picking me up and driving around and I wanted to call them and be like, "Hey, do you drive an SUV?" And then it was something else. Dang, I'm gonna have to remember this shit, bro. Cause I see this is why I gotta write this shit down. Cause for one, I remember one where somebody had a child, had a son or something, and it was something that they was telling me about their son that was like kind of something that you don't tell everybody, but it was like something like special. I don't know what happened. Had something that happened, and they was telling me about that child, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know that, bro. You feel me? But I'm starting to see that these dreams are just not dreams. They're alternate realities that we're actually living in because when you're being the person that you are right now, you can't see all these other creations that you have going on. You can't see all these other versions of yourself. Because even as you going, like I think that's the connection that each one of these versions have. Every second of something happening, like of me seeing, like me looking forward and seeing my computer screen, and I'm just looking at that screen right there. But that gives energy to the other version of me that's looking at this computer screen, that gives energy to the next version of me that's looking at that computer screen. Like we're all looking at the computer screen, but we're all looking at it at a different computer screen or something like that. It's like it's weird because you like when you in there, bro, when you in the psychedelic experience, you can understand it to the fullest. You can see all the alternate realities, and then you can see the connection of them. Like, okay, like like say when I was off the 4ACO, and remember I was like this college, I was a college student, and I remember, like, you know, every time we come from the dorms, we'd go watch Just Ty on TV. We'll go watch Just Ty on TV. Now Just Ty, when he's talking to the he's on TV, not knowing that the teenage me is watching. He doesn't know this in that reality. He's just talking. It looks like he's talking to the TV, but the younger me, that's 18, 19, is laughing with my friends going, who the fuck is he talking to? Every time we come in here, bro be having all these dope conversations and saying all this dope shit. But in a sense, when he's talking, like he had on like an Aleister Crowley hat with like the Aleister Crowley like fit or something, and then he used to do the like Aleister Crowley thing, but he was talking about all these different vibrations and consciousness, and he's talking about all this stuff, and the younger me is watching it. But the older me in third person off the 4ACO is up here watching it. And I'm watching it and I'm like going, what the fuck? And like I can remember like the younger me going, damn, always turning around talking to, you know, his classmates, like, bro, who the dude be talking to? Even though he be spitting knowledge, there's somebody that he's talking to that we don't recognize. And then at that point, that's when we noticed each other. Like he could see me, I could see him. Like I'm already seeing him, but then he could see me and see that Just Ty was talking to the older version of him, which I'm gonna break it down even better so you can understand it. When an elderly person comes and give you some knowledge or some type of understanding, he's not talking to the younger you. He's talking to the older version of you that's going to develop, that's already existing that you can't see. So every time when we're giving each other information, if it's a child talking to you, they're talking to the inner child in you that you don't see that's existing at the time when they're talking to you. So like me being older and I'm talking to you, I'm talking to the older version of you that you do not see. You don't know that's existing within you that's going to become later on in life. That version is already happening. So each time we're talking to each other, we think, okay, the old man is, if the old man talking and the younger version only see it, the younger version ain't gonna want to listen because it's like, man, this old dude don't know what he's talking about. But once he catch up to his older self gonna understand it and go, oh shit, that's what he was saying. He wasn't speaking to the younger me. He was just giving it to the younger me because the younger me is gonna put it in the pocket in the subconscious mind and go hold on to it until they reach that point. And when they get to that point that your other version is already existing in, that's when you see it and you understand it. It's like fucking crazy, bro. It's like, man, bro, this shit is crazy. Let's see, I've got a lot less fear when I'm in dreams. Shit, that would definitely freak me out in real life. Just doesn't when I'm dreaming. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes the dreams do that too to me. They kind of freak me out, but it's like weird because you know you start getting to that point to where you start understanding reality more. And and not even, I'm not gonna say like really understanding reality. I'm gonna say you start understanding the way that you look at reality, the way that you perceive reality. But I'm just saying, if you think I'm playing about when an older person is talking to you as a younger person, chill out and listen one time. And listen, they're gonna speak from the perspective of age. You feel me? Like it's crazy how this thing works, how understanding works, how we work as people. When they speak to you, They're speaking to the older, the you that's existing within you that's already reached that age. They're not speaking really to the younger you. They're speaking to the older you, letting the older you know that, when the younger you make these mistakes, this is what's gonna happen. They're like, what's up with it, Shiva? This is what's gonna happen. It's gonna lead you to this right here. You feel me? It's giving them different outcomes of what could happen in the thing that they're doing at their age right now. That's why when you speak like in our older versions, that's why when we speak to younger people, they don't know how to look at it from the perspective of an elder person. They looking at it from the perspective of the younger person. But once they reach that age, like all of us have done it when we reached a certain age and we heard something that our mom said, our father said, or our uncle said, what's up with a kid hyphy? We heard something that somebody said. Once we reached that age, we got it. It hit us and we go, God damn, they was telling the truth. Now I understand what they talking about. Because that version of you was already existing. You just didn't see that version of you within them existing already being, already here, already doing what that person is doing. You already like it's fucking crazy, bro. But then I think that's the cold thing about psychedelics when they start showing these things to you. Like to me, I was missing it a lot. It was like hard for me to grasp it because I already had a set thinking pattern that I already had. So I didn't want to accept a lot of things. I didn't want to accept the seeing that okay, God is gonna come to you in whatever version you want God to come to you in. Like like when I go and watch the old karate flicks, they was taught Buddha. So like anything that happened, Buddha was playing the God version of what they needed. Like, but then when you go to Christianity and certain things happen, Jesus is going to take that spot and play that different thing. You feel me? Like with Muslims, it's going to be Allah. And each one, because each one, it's going to come, whatever this thing is, it's going to come to you in the way that you need it to come to you. And once it do that, everything, like a lot of things that happen that's good, you're going to put in the hands of that. Like I was tripping off how we talk about things and we come to these certain realizations and conclusions that we come to because I don't think we really recognize living in the slums or living the slum life. But then when you go and you watch these videos in Cambodia or in Iran and some of these crazy videos, and you really see what the fucking slums look like. They live in the slums, trash everywhere. You feel me? Like trash everywhere. Houses don't even look like houses. It look like they made with mud, clay, with tin on the top. You feel me? But we used to this being life right here. And them living over there, they used to that being life. They don't look at nothing being wrong with that because that's what they were in. That's their life right there. But when we look at it, if we go to an apartment complex or something and we see it like that, we're gonna be like, bro, this shit is nasty. We're like, clean this up. Like, what is y'all doing? Like, how could y'all even live like this? But a lot of people are just born into that. They don't think nothing is wrong with it because that's what they was born into. Like even like religion, the same thing. When you're born into a certain type of religion, that's the way you're going to look at the world. You're going to look at it from that perspective. You're not going to be able to look at it from any perspective outside of the perspective that you was already programmed to look at it. And I think that's why we dive in on psychedelics to try to change that. Because once you change it, you go, God damn, everybody looking at it wrong. But that's okay because everybody is generating their own thing. And it's for them to figure out. And it's even if they don't figure out, it doesn't matter. It's all going to the same place. It's the same energy experience in life in all these different ways. Let's see, fair slums make our slums look like paradise. Man, yeah, they do. They slums make ours look like I said, golly, how is they walking around all this trash? How is that? How is that? Then this one dude, he went to one place, bro. It was straight prostitutes, a gang of prostitutes. I forgot it was like in Cuba or some shit, and it was like hella prostitutes, and they was like young. I'm talking about 16 all the way up to like 21. And he's asking them like, "Do you like this kind of life?" And they like, "Well, I mean, shit, it makes some money. Yeah, I like it for right now. I don't love it, but I like it because it's making me money." And it's like, see, we couldn't fathom that shit. We couldn't fathom living in a place like that. Like we couldn't fathom walking around or living in Tijuana. Like I seen one guy was talking about that, going like, the like it was a Mexican guy too. Good looking out, Master Creator. Master Creator been looking out all day, man. Thank you again, bro. But I was looking at this Mexican guy that lives in Tijuana, and he was talking about yeah, man, thanks bro, good looking out. He was talking about the people over here protesting and walking around with the Mexican flag, and he was like hot at that shit, like y'all walking around with the Mexican flag, waving the Mexican flag in America, like why don't y'all come back over here? Like it would be easy to just come back over here. If you what's the name and if you protesting us and celebrating us, just come over here. Like cause we over here, we not over here. They like he felt like kind of disrespected, which is one thing I started learning. I said, man, whenever you hear a black person speak, or a Mexican person, or a white person, or whoever the fuck they is, they can't speak for every person in their race. It's goddamn you me impossible, but everybody be sharing it like that one person can actually speak for everybody in their race. And it's like, bro, when we start doing that shit to where now me saying something, if I say something disrespectful to them, they gonna take it that all black people said it. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, when did we start doing this shit? Like, I can't speak for all black people. That's impossible. I can only speak for myself and how I feel. I might have 10 people with me that feel like me. But every black person is not, every Mexican is not gonna feel how he feel. Every Spanish person ain't gonna feel. Oh, another thing I would, man, bro, I've been diving, man, I could be diving in on this life shit. I think I'll be liking to look at the different origins of life and the different way people are living. Cause I was looking at China also, like which had me tripped out because the kids, the youngins in China, I'm gonna say like from 18 to like 25, they get mad at their parents because as they're growing up and they're finding jobs and they're working and stuff, the parents, they living out of town or whatever, the parents want them to come back. And when they come back, they like, you gotta have a nice car. You gotta have this, you gotta have that. This is what the parents is telling them. Like one dude is sitting there with his mom and his dad, and they like, how come you don't drive a nice car? How come you don't go spend your money and buy a nice car? And he like, bro, I got these bills, those bills, those bills. I don't need that bill right there. If I do that, but they're doing this so when their child comes home in a nice car, everybody on the block is like looking, going, oh, their kid is doing swell. But a lot of the kids was going, when I went and bought my car, it like put me in debt. Like I can't even drive the motherfucker. I'm just working to pay for the car. I can't pay for nothing else. It's just parked right here. I said it's crazy because over here, like they grew accustomed to doing what is done over here, bro. It's crazy how the influence of rappers in America can change everybody everywhere. They even showed them going and buying like fake gold plated chains so they can look rich. It's like, what the fuck, bro? I said, man, this shit is just crazy. It's crazy as hell. Life is crazy, but it's not at the same time. I think everything is just happening in every different way possible. I think life is just experiencing itself in all these different ways. But that thing that is actually experiencing life is the one thing that we be always trying to get in touch with and get a hold with and become, understand that thing that's in there that is watching this and making watching the experience happen and thinking that it's the body and all this shit, bro. I'm like, going, this shit is crazy. I don't know. I just was ranting right now. I don't even know what I was talking about. I just be going on and on and on. Don't let me get a little bit of this, a little bit of the dose in the system. That's crazy because I was feeling my cold symptoms before I started drinking. And I said to drink, oh, how the hell do alcohol run a cold off? Like, when did it start doing that? I don't know. It's been doing that for me every time. Like, when I start getting cold symptoms, sometimes that's what I'll do. I'll have a drink. I won't take no medications. for some reason. I just don't like aspirin and all that shit. Like if I'm going through pain, I'm gonna just kind of sit there and go through it. I'm gonna cry it out the whole time, but I will not like take no aspirin or nothing. I gotta be damn near on my deathbed type shit. But I wish I could remember more of that video I was watching. You know, and it's wild. Do you think like I think psychedelics is like traumatizing though. Like whenever I say that to people, they take it like in a bad way when I say psychedelics is traumatizing. And it's like cuz it is, bro. Cuz if you notice, you'll be going through life and certain things that you'll do, your psychedelic experience pop up, one that you had. It's just come out of nowhere. You feel me? Whether it's a scary one, whether it's a good one, it'll just come out of nowhere and you'll see it again. Let's see, it definitely cleans your esophagus. That gasoline, that gasoline. I know my son came with 2 bottles. I was like, bro, you didn't even have to do that. He like, Dad, I know I didn't have to, but I did it. Now what? Is you gonna drink it or not? Cause I can take it back. I'm like, nah, no, don't take that shit back. What do you mean? Nah, man, no, give it here, give it here. Because I wasn't even, I think I was talking to Master Creator or somebody today, and I was telling him, I was like, man, I was feeling so sick, I wasn't even going to drink today. What's up with it, Firefox? Thank you. I'm connecting with Source Universe through ketamine. Dang, through the ketamine. That's the one thing I haven't had to try. I haven't tried ketamine yet. I'm probably because when they talk about entering the K hole, I'll be like, I only can think about Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy seemed like somebody who entered a lot of K holes. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. I'm just saying, like the K hole just sounds kind of maybe I don't want to go in that hole. That doesn't sound like a good hole to be in. So maybe I need a little more understanding of the K hole. No, I don't even want to hear about it. They need to call it something else. They need to change the name of that because it kind of throws me off. It's like, nah, yeah, I don't think I want to go into the K hole. Like, you ain't never been to K. No, I have not. And the way, whenever you say it like that, it make me go, no, I don't think I want to do ketamine because if I gotta go into the K hole, yeah, man, that sounds like some different shit. But who knows? What? Why did they? I wonder who named it the K hole and why did they? Wait, hold on. Let me go see. Let me see. I gotta ask Google real fast and see. Let's see. Tested out was created in Russia in the 70s. ADN and used in hospitals all the time. Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do want to try it. I do want to try it just to see what it's like. But that K hole thing, you feel me? You should chill out. Hey, you should chill out. Hold on, OG. Boy, hold this. He said, boy, oldest Methuselah, huh? On everything, bro. I'm there. I'm there, okay? Methuselah in the flesh. And Methuselah said, no K hole for me. Why do they call it the K hole? The K hole is used to describe a small, narrow opening that listen to. Oh, why is ketamine trip called the K hole? Oh, it's SB man. What's up with it, bro? The K hole, the effects of ketamine. A K hole is when high doses of ketamine lead to an intense feeling of disassociation. Oh, so it's like almost like what do you a near not I'm talking about near death experience. It's almost like an ego death, right? Basically. What's up with it, SB man? Long time no talk, man. You feel me? Yeah. It's like a black hole. Man, what okay, but what does it do? Is it like, you lose sense of self and everything? That's what it seemed like. It seemed like yeah, man, thanks most hated bronze flat powered god, good looking. Yeah, man, oldest Methuselah in here. I didn't I didn't probably live to Methuselah age like 1,000 times, bro. Like 1,000 times in this motherfucker, over and over again. I keep coming back trying to explain shit to y'all, but ain't nobody listening. Nah. Hey, That was one of my craziest trip though, bro. I see myself come back to this motherfucker a million times. It was like I was God. And God said to himself, he said, they ain't never gonna understand it, so I gotta keep going back and living it with them. I have to keep going back and living it with them and show them that I'm here too. You're not here alone. I'm like I'm here too. That shit was crazy, but I'm like going. Everybody was God though, and it was like coming saying you're not alone, talking to himself every day, conversating with himself, all these many aspects of himself. That shit is crazy. Let's see, I've died multiple times too. Man, bro, I mean, you're gonna have to come and explain that. I wanna hear some of those K-Hole stories. No Diddy. He like, I took ketamine at a Diddy party. Like it was at a Diddy party. Don't fall for the K-Hole. I'm just saying. But nah, I wanna try it though. I saw myself create frames per second for the eyes. Remember my brother E said he mixed that mushy tea with that keta and never took the psychedelics like that again. you got you got the old school trip report. Huh? I bet you he did. I ain't doing that shit no more. I ain't doing that shit no more. I remember hey, Master Creator, remember when Trip was telling us about when he smoked DMT and he was up in that S&A place? And and it was like female leather and whips and dildos and all type of shit. I said, what the hell, bro? I'm glad I ain't never went to no shit like that. Like he said he was in a place like that, and I was like, golly, it was like a real life DMT Diddy party. A DMT Diddy party, yeah. Let's see. We are the universe. Yeah. Yeah, like I was God. Yeah, we are the universe. It's hard to it's just hard for a lot of people. Oh, you know what I was tripping off of, right? You know what I was tripping off of. You know how they got this thing to where they say, okay, God is gonna come and he's gonna destroy everything. God is gonna come one day and he's gonna destroy everything. I was tripping off that. I said, damn, I said, that's just another example of us being God, right? Because ain't that what we say? Humans is gonna destroy the planet. Humans is gonna destroy this on the planet. Humans is gonna destroy all the animals. It's like another example that like clearly is seen that we don't pay attention to. Like when you pay attention to some of these sayings that being said, it's doing nothing but talking about humans because we are that God thing. And a lot of people don't want to accept that. A lot of people don't want to accept it. Let's see if he said we're in a loop, then we are the creator. Let's see, you gotta try the LSD and shroom combo. It's cool. Yeah, that's the only thing I haven't tried. I got the Discord open too. Thanks, Exile. I got the Discord open, so if anybody want to join the Discord, it's open. You feel me? Cause I don't, I be talking the whole time by myself and like shit. It's like, are you really talking to yourself? You feel me? And I believe me. Okay, I believe me. I believe me. All right, and that's the problem. I don't want to believe me. I want to believe you sometimes. I believe you instead of believing me, cause goddamn, me don't know what the fuck is going on. Let's see, devil and God are concepts of mind, but DMT gods are real. Change is the only constant. No, I think God and the devil are the same thing, bro. I think it's just like heads and tails on the coin. That's it. It's like God is the devil looking in the mirror. The devil is God looking in the mirror. Like I think literally like that. That's like life also. Like life is death looking in the mirror, or death is life looking in the mirror. Like vice versa. Like that's the way that I feel from all my experiences now, to where like there is really no death. Like there isn't really no death. Like I don't know what to call it. Just like I came to the conclusion, bro. I said we not even human. I think that's like how Exile always say, like when we say we human, we putting ourselves in the box. We're taking away from what we could be or what we are. Because when we say we're human, we are limiting ourselves. Now we limit it to just being here and doing this. We're not, our minds can't travel all these different places. Our minds can't do all these different things because we limit ourselves to being human. And it's like, we're not human. We're something more than that. We're something well beyond human. We're not even these bodies. So if we're not these bodies, that right there, you know you're not human. If you can leave your body, if you can take a psychedelic and actually leave your body, do you know you're not the body? You can't be the body. The body was something that you used in order just to have a human experience. You just used it for that. That's it, nothing more. You use the body to have a human experience. But what we are is so much more than this right here. We're so much more than this. That's how come we can have all these experiences and travel all these different places and be all these different things. Like whatever form. If you notice, a human can take on any form and be that. A human can take on any form. Any form. A human can be a president. A human can be a McDonald's worker. A human can take on the form of an animal and walk around as a furry. You feel me? We can take, as humans, we can take any form within here. Even if it's not happening all the way outside here, we can take any form within here and we can become that. And it's like, it's trippy, bro. So it's like, we more than human. We more than that. That's the limited thing that they tell us. It's like once they tell us we human, it's like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Nah. Let's see, high dosage mushies and high dose TAC is what took me where I'm good on tripping hard for another decade after that one. Oh yeah, yeah, Master Creator. That shit was crazy. I can't stop thinking about that Joshua Tree experience, bro. That shit was. Hey, you know which one I keep thinking about? Is when I was in the room and I came into the living room and like I closed my eyes and I seen that dark entity to the side. And when y'all started talking, it was just y'all was just me talking to myself. You, Rob, your girl, everybody was just me talking to myself. And I'm like going, what the fuck? And the entity was like, yeah, you didn't know, you don't remember? And I'm like, no, I don't fucking remember this. What the fuck? What you mean? That's like all of them is just me talking to me like you've been doing it for so long. Like you kind of fell into it. And I'm like, hell no, bro. This shit is fucking crazy. And I tried to actually go back to it. That's when I had went back. I tried to go in the room and tried to go back to it, but I couldn't go back to that experience right there. But then when I went outside and the clouds looked like giant tardigrades, I think that's the part that fucked me up because as I was looking at the clouds, bro, I could see that life was just a reflection of what was inside me. Life was nothing more than that. So everything that I was looking at was just a reflection of my mind. And it was like trying to just figure out what parts of the reflection it was on me. Like, say the computer screen would be this A. You feel me? That computer screen would be this Y. That the arm on the computer screen would be this E. You feel me? Everything that I was seeing was just a reflection of me in so many different ways, bro. It was that shit was so beautiful. So it was like even the exchange of death wasn't even really a thing. You feel me? Like the way that we looked at it on this side, it was nothing like that. It was like death was just a reflection of life. It was like almost like you couldn't die. Even when you thought you were dying, it wasn't death. It was just a transition to go to another place. Another place that was like you, it's like almost like you looking in the mirror, right? And and you go inside the mirror and you start being the reflection in the mirror. You start being the reflection in the mirror, which is still you. So soon as you go inside and you start being the reflection of the mirror, now you're the reflection of the mirror looking at yourself as on the outside of the mirror. And then when the reflection of the mirror dies, it goes back to being the person that's standing outside of the mirror looking in the mirror. So when the person that's looking in the mirror dies, it becomes the reflection. And it just keep going back and forth. It don't stop. It just keep on kind of going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Because that's the game that it plays with itself. And it was like, what the fuck, bro? That shit was like I'll never forget that shit. I'd never forget it. What's up with it, Cryo? Like a space beer. A space bear. A man bear pig, master creator. Super
What's up?
small creature. Death is a transition perception. Yeah, man, that shit was wild, bro. It was just a reflection. Like death was just the reflection of life. It was like death didn't even really exist. Like this doesn't exist right now because we already know the only thing that really exists is the now, like right now and right now and right now. But how you been though, Cryo? You been good?
Yeah, but great, man. Just chilling.
Oh, that's cool, bro. Glad to hear that. I see. Oh, I know what those are. Lowell called them water bears. Yeah, yeah, water bears. He called. That's what he was saying about the space bear. Yeah, the tardigrades, the tardigrades, bro. That shit was. They was huge though, Master Creator. And you know how when they look at them through the microscope, bro, it was like I was looking through a microscope, seeing these fucking tardigrades. That was the clouds. Like everything was like made out of these fucking tardigrades. But the more I looked at the tardigrades, the more I can see the reflection of death. I can see the reflection of life, just being a reflection of my mind. Like the whole mountains and everything was just a reflection of my mind. It wasn't nothing more than that. And it was like, what the fuck, bro? But then the more I looked at it, the more I could see, bro. I seen my whole life, bro. I seen everything that it took for me to get to that point and understand that. I seen all the lives that I lived, all the times I came here and told stories. Like I seen everything, bro. I seen everything, and I was like, what the fuck? That's why I couldn't stop staring at it. I couldn't stop staring at it. I seen yesterday, day before yesterday, when I was 2 years old, when I was 3 years old, when I was another person, when I was the other person, when I was playing like I was that person. I seen all of it. All of it. I could see all of it. And it was like, what the fuck? I was like, man, this shit ain't right. I was like, this shit ain't right. Something. That's what I'm saying. So you got to understand, like, with the ones that are running reality, let's just say the higher ups that's running reality, they got to keep us asleep. They got to keep us a certain way in order so we don't break out of that form that we in. Because as long as we're in this dormant form with the beliefs that we have, we never can elevate and break the matrix. Like we can't. Like a lot of like we really don't want to because we like it. We like it. Even the ones that don't like it, once they have the experience and they come back, they like it. So it's like we got to keep everything docile. We got to keep everything like dumbed down in a sense almost. We got to keep everybody believing this and believing that. Because as long as we stay with the ideas and have these ideas that's going on, we will never break out. If one person break out, I kind of feel like if one person break out, that's gonna destroy the whole thing. Let's see. I like to believe in infinite timelines from infinite moments. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's no lie because that's what it is. Like each moment is gonna be infinity on the timeline because each moment where it's gonna play out like this here, like me saying this here, but in the infinity of the timeline, it's gonna play out in every other which way that it could have played out also. It's gonna play out in those ways. And although like almost like the Spider Verse type shit when he went and it was like all these different Spider Mans, but they were still the same version, but he was like the only one type shit. But it's like an infinite amount of ways it's gonna play out each moment, each second, and that's not just with me, with what's going on with me. That's what's going on with you. That's what's going on with everything, every living entity that's on this planet. So that's like beyond infinity. It's hard to just read it because it's so much of it happening at one time, and all of it is infinite. It's infinitely happening at one time, like at one time, period. It's not stopping or none of that. What's up with it, XL, my brother? What's up with it, bro? X.
What up?
See, like, okay, where was we?
Just listening to you alive.
You at the same time, which is trippy. He said, "Yeah, thanks,
Me
man.
too.
Thanks for the happy birthday wishes too, X. Thanks for
Yeah,
texting
man.
me. Only a couple
You
people.
heavily influenced my life. So gotta give respect, gotta give flowers.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. You did the same for me, bro. Everybody here did the same for me. Even Cryo, even Cryo, the little bro Cryo. But he said,
What
I
up?
like. Wait, what you say, Cryo? My bad.
I said, what up? What up?
Yeah, okay, yeah. He said, but it's all you at the same time, which is trippy. Yeah, that's the hard part to accept right there. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, Mr. Acoustic, that's the hard part to accept that it's all you. That's the part that nobody want to accept. Like, not even me. I see it all the time, bro. Even with my thinking, with the way I perceive things, the way that I make things to be what it is, the ideas I have. I always see it as being me. Even like I said, when I stepped out and that bike ran into me, like everything that I started to see as myself. And I wouldn't put it outside of me. Every mistake that was made, even if I felt like somebody else did it, it wasn't them, it was me. And it's like, bro, it's hard to accept that though. That's one of the things it's hard to accept because once you start going back about life, you go back to the blaming thing of, oh, well, that person did. He stepped on my shoe. Well, if you didn't have your shoe in the way, he would have never stepped on it. If you seen him coming and you back your shoes up, he would have never stepped on it. It's like always, it's always you, bro. Because you the one who creating your ideas. You the one accepting the beliefs that you have. You the one accepting the ideas that you have. You the one doing this. So as you're accepting and taking in certain things, life is going to play out depending on your acceptance of things. So it's going to play out exactly the way it's going to be whatever you need it to be. It's going to just be exactly that, what you need it to be. Even when you say, okay, I don't want it to be this. You know why it's going to be that? Because you thought of what that would feel like for it to be that. And that's why it still plays out like that. So it's like kind of weird. What's up?
Yeah, some of those beliefs can like fight to survive in a way. They'll kind of mask themselves under different things to try to hold on, whether it's a fear-based belief, it's a love-based belief. I mean, love-based is a little bit more
Okay.
connective, so it's harder to maybe see those quote gold chains. But
Yeah.
we'll get stuck into those patterns, and those beliefs will just kind of fight to survive.
Don't you? I think at times, bro, like we get stuck in those patterns because we kind of like it. Like the pattern that
Right.
we're playing out as we're going right now, your pattern that you feel like is your thing, you love it. That's why you playing it out. That's why you doing it that way because it's what you decided it was. So it's like kind of
Right.
weird.
Gaining some kind of experience from it,
Yeah.
whether somebody else might call it good or bad, whether I might call it good or bad. I'm gaining some kind of experience that nobody else can take from me. It's written in the ethers, or it's written in the universe. How I ever, everything that's ever been done, like the Akash holds everything. The
Yeah.
space holds everything. So that's how we can go with our meditations or our psychedelic trips and see all these recurrent or lives that can gather or lend some experience to what you're currently going through right now, right? Like
Yeah.
you might not have, when you just talked about it like 10 minutes ago, how you saw all your when you were 2, when you were 10, you probably saw the things that were relevant for you to see, right? You might have not seen every single life that you ever lived, but you saw the ones that were appropriate for you to see at that
Yeah.
time. It's like this frequency
Exactly.
vibration that can bridge into these other dimensions or other densities, other facets of all that is, to then gain experience in a way. Maybe our higher people call it like our higher selves. We could call it like the oversoul, like the octopus. You've probably seen. Um, it's really astounding.
My bad. I'm trying to get one of my stoves. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's boys' night.
Then what about me, Najee?
What about y'all?
He said boys' night.
I know.
But where's the boys'
You the boy and you by yourself.
night?
I'm gonna
Boys
And
take
then
has
to
to be
come
all
back
of
and
us.
share
Y'all
those
all play big.
experiences, because you can light a
Yeah,
thousand
I love
candles
you.
from
Hold
your
on.
candle, and your light doesn't dim at all.
Yeah. What? What do you want? What do you want?
We need everybody to play fish.
So that,
Man.
you know, the
Okay. You know
perfect
what? And when I
success
get
of
done,
a
I'm gonna
scientist,
take
the
my
perfect
Xbox and
success
play on
of an
my Xbox.
athlete, the perfect success to a deep sea diver, all these things in success look differently. And the athlete might not get down with the scientist, might not get down with the deep sea diver, but if a person is receptive to opening their shutters or opening their eyes, opening their
Right.
experience, then they can gather some kind of information from whatever's being shown.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's wild because you start to see that everything is giving you information. But he said, I asked DeepSeek to calculate the percentage of possibilities that DMT experiences are not the product of psychological process, but that DMT experiences are real events in other dimensions. It says that the possibility that experiences are really about other dimensions is about 50 to 70%. Yeah, it's half and half. Everything is that. We talking about that, huh, Shiva? Look, everything is.
Yeah, if you
Yes, I
experience it,
trust the
it's real
octopus.
to you.
Yeah, I trust the octopus 100%, bro. That octopus showed me so many different things. And it was crazy because people used to tell me, man, don't trust, because we'll create this fear. We'll
Yeah,
create this fear within ourselves, and it'll make us turn away from certain things. Like we'll create a fear of people, of races, and then it'll make us not want to deal with those different races. It's the same thing. Like we'll create a fear of these entities to where we won't want to deal with these entities. We'll try to run from them. As soon as we see them, we'll get scared. And once it create that fear, it's kind of over. But I learned to trust no matter what entity I seen. It didn't matter what it was. I don't care if I seen the Baphomet, but that octopus, bro, that octopus showed me like the multiverse, period. It showed it to me. And it took me to different existences that I lived. It took me there and showed me in like so many different ways because I trusted it. At first, I was like, because people was like, man, don't trust that octopus because I heard this about the octopus. But you can't always take everybody's fear upon yourself. Cause like I
Right.
think even though the Emerald Tablets of Thoth is not a real thing, everything is real when you understand what it's saying to you. And the one thing that it said is once you start going past these certain doors or you start going into these realities, you got to understand you're only seeing yourself. That's it. It don't matter what it is. Take it as you're
right.
seeing yourself. Once you accept that, it don't matter where you go. It's not gonna matter. You're gonna be able to accept it. You're not gonna have no fear. Like even the scariest part of yourselves, you're gonna be able to accept it and be there and sit in it. Like that's the beautiful thing. Let your reality manifest you. Yeah, it's gonna do both regardless. Hey, what you think about that one, Exile? He said, manifest your reality or let your reality manifest you.
In a way, we're always manifesting our reality, even if we think we're not in control of it. That's just the certain belief systems or perceptions you might have at that point, but you're still in control of that experience. You might now you talked about the higher ups or certain templates. Like there's a template to where I have 5 fingers, I have 2 feet, I breathe air, all these certain template things that we subscribe to. But then by sitting with those things, sitting with those limits, I can then go past that limitation, no matter what it is. Go to the edge and you'll find your center.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's a flame that I'm going to hold, but somebody else might not necessarily accept that. So we can offer things to people, but we can't really force things upon people that aren't ready to accept it, because the best thing in your life could come around, and if it comes around at the wrong time, then it could be really bad for you. So
Exactly. Hey, that's
I
what
can't
that's what I was
go
saying
ahead.
earlier. Is like when my older self talked to a younger person in another reality, I'm talking to the same age person as myself. Like even if I'm trying to give like a certain understanding, but you know, that's why I was saying like it don't catch up to you until you hit that age and you like, oh shit, okay, I remember what Exile was saying this and this. Like I can see it now.
I, I like the way that you said that, because we get to a certain experience point, and somebody might have that experience point when they're 5 years old, right? They might come in and have didn't need to forget a lot of their past experiences, so they just seem like they're this quote old soul that doesn't have the forgetting veil like the rest of us. And some of us hit it when we're 80 or
Yeah,
52 or 35. Like we all have this different type of understanding about our own experience that we can then share to others, and keeping that flexibility, right? Ty was talking about this a while ago, how it's good to get older and have that older experience, but it's also good to listen to the young ones because they're staying flexible and not so stagnant perhaps in their
exactly.
approach.
Yeah, yeah, they they more flexible in it. They're more flexible, a lot more flexible. And sometimes, even the older self, like, it makes it, when you come in as your older self, like, no youngster can tell me nothing. It makes you hard to understand what they saying when they're relaying a message to your younger self that already had a certain way it was, and it's still that way within you right now that you can't see. And it's like, it's kind of weird, bro. I said that's why when I talk to people now, like, I don't talk to the outside presence of people. I try to talk to that inner presence that is me also. Like that thing,
Right.
whatever that thing is. That's the thing I'm trying to reach. I'm not talking to you, your body, because that's the illusion. That is the
Yeah, it's hard to
illusion.
know exactly what people are going through, like people in your family, people in your community. So we only can really pitch from our mode of experience. The best things that I want to give, I'm going to give out in my own certain way of giving them.
Yeah,
So by staying confident, staying inspired within myself, passionate within myself, compassionate towards others, yet not necessarily needing them or expecting them to do something. I'm going to, in my perception, I'm going to offer things, but it's not up for me to then pick them up. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I'm just making fruit. Like, I'm just
yeah. That's it.
giving out tickets. Like,
Giving out tickets, just making fruit. You feel me? One drop and you eat it, cool. Oh, dang, there you go, right there.
What's
Seven.
up?
What's up, Seven?
Nothing much. I just had an amazing night.
Oh, for
Pretty
real?
much it. Yeah, and it's the 7th, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's my birthday, man.
What the fuck? True, I'm convinced you're God, but I mean, like,
You are too.
you're with two O's,
Hey,
probably three O's.
hey, you got too.
Good
If
guy.
you don't tell them, I won't tell them either. Okay, just we'll keep it to ourselves.
Bet.
But yeah, Aquarius, man. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. February 7th. I said that's some crazy shit, bro. But I get it
Man,
now. So you ain't had no experiences lately, or you been chilling like me?
I've just been on the snowflakes, really, because everything else makes me too empathetic, and lately people have been manipulating my empathy. So
Yeah, that's one
yeah,
thing
so
that I
that's the only
learned
reason.
is that those people need empathetic people like us, so they can play
Yeah.
us.
But sometimes, I cracked and I was just like, God damn.
Yeah.
So it's like preserve it more, but I still do it. So
And then
even though I could tell I'm being like used for it.
you know what's crazy though? When you crack, they make it seem like it's something wrong with you. Why are you tripping? What the fuck you mean? Why I'm tripping?
Exactly.
Like every time I'm
Good.
being nice all the goddamn time, and all you doing is taking advantage of my niceness. And it's like,
Bruh,
dang.
story.
It's like I don't want to, ruffle no feathers, but it's like sometimes you got to.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be no sucker in this shit.
Yeah, because they'll forget that you're a manifestation of the air too, so you gotta blow your wind through theirs.
He said on the snowflakes. He said that cocaina.
Yeah, that shit was like, you haven't done shrooms in a minute, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, that's the first thing that came to mind with pure shit. like like right when I came up, I was all happy and wanted to dance, but my brain was like, when was the last time we took shrooms?
Oh
God.
wow. I never. Yeah, I never tried it. You know why I never tried it though. I think I just never tried it because I, the turning it into Diola and and all those different things. I seen what it became after you just put a little baking soda in it, and it
Yeah,
just never made me wanna. I was like, nah, I'm cool. I was talking to my
yeah.
mom about that the other day. I said, man, I didn't smoke weed, I think, until I was like 17 and shit. And like I didn't even smoke it that much because I had went to prison. But it was like I didn't even smoke weed. What's up, Sanzu? For a long time. So it was like I didn't drink alcohol. Like I didn't drink alcohol for a lot of different reasons. Like, I got drunk one time with my friends and like fucking passed out and woke up somewhere way out nowhere. Like, and I was like, I think I was like 15, 16. After that, I said, I ain't drinking no more. You got me. I didn't drink again until I was like 24 or something like that. But I was always
And
mainly scared of certain drugs because I lived in the era of crack and all that shit.
yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, so I seen a lot, and it was a lot of
You
nice
saw it happen when it actually happened.
Yeah, seen a lot of shit. It was a lot of times we didn't eat because of that shit. LSD,
That's
17
fucking
plus.
crazy.
Damn.
I've seen like if I could say this real quick, I've seen people become the crackhead and through pure just powder, and they don't notice that they're just a crackhead. Like, and I'm trying to explain to them, like, I think you took lines to the point it'd be the same thing as smoking crack, and they don't want to accept that shit. And they're
Yeah.
like, no, I would never do that. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't take a line and go, damn, I wonder why the balloons at the store are yellow. Ha!
Yeah.
It's like that's not how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to do a line and then be like, well, what were we just talking about? Oh yeah, we should go to Golden Corral.
uh, hey, no, you done too much when you can stick the tissue in one nose and pull it out the other.
God,
You get that hole
I'm
in your
working to get the
nose, it
natural
was like too
fucking.
much. It was too much. But I mean, it's crazy because like when you look at the timeline, on each timeline, it was a drug of choice for humans. In general, there was a drug of choice. Like like mine right now is cigars. Probably don't look at it like that, but still though, it was a drug of choice for each timeline. Yeah, he said, "I'm a
Yeah.
bit toned with coke. I'm glad I know what it is like, but I'm also not, cause was too good of a high for me."
Yeah, you have to be happy to do it, or else it becomes
Decade,
your
man.
source of happiness.
Yeah, that's how I was with Molly. That's how I was with
Yeah,
them
they're
Thiz pills, bro. I could
same.
not. Yeah, fuck that. That shit was too. You'll go to sleep off pills and then wake up and pop another one for like weeks straight though, months straight, just off pills, and that shit
I can't.
felt good.
That come down is like specifically from MDMA was like, oh my God, it was just like I remember when I first didn't get the afterglow, and so like I came down and I was just like, holy fuck, like that. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. I just did not want to see that ever again. So I sold the shit I had left over, and I was just like, bye.
Yeah, if you got the pure shit, it ain't no come down. But if you got that other shit, like the Thiz pills and shit like that, the Thizzles or the ecstasy pills, bro, you fucking feel like a goddamn prostitute. I ain't gonna hold
I got the I got the crystals,
you. Yeah.
and I know they were legit because the dude I got them from. But the
Thank you, dope
problem
boy,
was I
man.
decided to do
Thanks
back
for
to
the
back, and then the
birthday
week after, and the week after that, and then it was just like
gifts.
I've been doing this which shit too much.
He said, "What's good? True. Happy birthday. Thank dope boy, man's dope, man. Thanks for the birthday gifts. You and Master Creator, man. Good looking out. Good looking out."
Let's all sing happy birthday.
Huh?
Let's all sing happy birthday.
Nah, hell no. I'm too old. I'm old to the point to where I don't even do birthday celebrations. I gave them to my kids. Y'all can have them. You feel me? I celebrated enough. But I like, there's not one birthday that went by that I ain't did alive, bro. If you go back and you put in February 7th on my shit, you're gonna see every birthday I did alive. Even when we had a meetup on the birthday, hell, Exile, we was live.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
birthday since I've been doing YouTube, I done did a live. You feel me? I don't be out there in the streets or none of that. I'll be right here with the folks. With the folks right here, bro. Let's see. It felt like it was, wait, what did he say? He said like it made my heart feel sore and it felt like it was gonna burst out my chest. When you what? Oh, he said coke made his heart hurt.
Oh, yeah,
Damn.
you did too much. And if it burned your nose when it went in, it was cut with methamphetamine because it's a numbing agent, so it's supposed to not burn when it goes up your nose, and it's not supposed to numb your gum line immediately, or else it's cut with lidocaine.
That's the
You'd be ripped
crazy
off.
thing, right? That I learned about them fizzles. It's like, you didn't know which ones was cut with coke or the ones that was cut with methamphetamines. Like I didn't know that till later on, till after I stopped doing them. And it was like you didn't know what the fuck you was getting. It didn't even matter because if them motherfuckers had you feeling like everything was love, it didn't even matter. It didn't.
Yeah,
It didn't
that's
even
why I
matter.
flushed the other day. I flushed one that had meth in it because it burned immediately, and I was like, nope, I'm not doing that again.
Because when we had the meet up and we did it, bro, that shit was the smoothest come up and it was the smoothest come down. Like you gotta like one thing my cousin told me. He said, man, you gotta have a tester. You have to test your shit,
Yeah.
especially when you're getting it. You gotta have a tester so you can test your shit because you might be doing some math and not even know it. And because the real Molly, the real shit, it don't have no fucked up come down. You don't feel like a damn prostitute that's been sleeping with everybody all day.
Happy birthday, Drew.
Oh, good looking out, Corey Peasy. What it do, man?
What up? What up?
Oh shit, man! In here talking to one of my favorite people of the year. Well, all of my favorite people of the year. For George of the
Yeah.
Dead. I said we was talking about you not too long ago. We was talking about the Jesters, how we used to do the DMT, and the Jesters had you doing all the fucking moves and shit. I said that's the crazy thing, right? A lot of people didn't like really want to take it to the extent of letting the DMT experience control the experience. It's like everybody want to have control of the experience, but when you let the DMT control the experience, you see all these different emotions and these different feelings that exist in you. You see the actions that they take upon you throughout the day.
You just look into the mirror rather than saying, well, like there should be an entry point somewhere. That's just the mirror. No, that's a portal.
Yeah.
Just stare at it.
But
You don't have
that's
to
the
walk through it.
I think that's the part that I love about when we get together and we actually talk about the psychedelic experience because when you come and talk about your experience, you give me I see how you did certain things and then I went about it that way. I tried it that way. I seen how Exile did it or I seen like how Corey did it or how laid back fucking Cryo was during the experience. I see all these different things and I take that into account when I'm in there. And like in certain experiences, I can you it like you'll be there with me going, look, just let it happen. Stop fighting it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Do
you've
this.
definitely been in mine. Just you
Yeah.
said before, like I've used to get through certain shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit that you repeat all the time about it being in your mind and all that shit. That you be there sometimes for sure.
Yeah, what had me Exile and Theo had me like breathe. Like, like you in meditation, breathe. Don't let the breathing, get out of hand to where you scared because you're not running, you're not going anywhere. Slow down, slow your breath down, and just breathe normal. And it's like certain things that all of you guys just, we come together and we talk about these things, and it kind of help everybody out in these experiences. I think that's beautiful. I thank y'all. I
That's the
thank
only
y'all. I
reason.
appreciate y'all, bro.
Same with y'all, bro. Like that's why I always say, like I don't know where the fuck I'd be if I never found y'all, really, because I didn't have my family at the time, and even now, it's like I'm still that black sheep and stuff. But it's like the main reason I like wanted to like just perform it is because I love music and I know how musicians put themselves out there. So I was like, I'm gonna let the experience happen to me. So and I'll just tell them when my mind is no longer there and I have control of it again.
Yeah.
So and that's why I got the nobody tattoo and everything. And like, so I was
We
just like,
we
a
was
mirror
here.
is
We
like,
remember
I'm like,
that. we seen each other's progress. That's some
yeah,
shit, huh? everybody seen each other's progress and shit. You just came
It's
back with
crazy.
the nobody tattoo. Everybody like, what the? Okay, nobody. But then it makes sense because I'm nobody and somebody at the same time. What's up with it, Sun Tzu? Especially Sun Tzu. That nigga Sun Tzu
That's
said,
crazy.
man, just, quit your job. And I really listened to that shit and I quit. But I've been cool ever since. I ain't even had the burden of that motherfucker. I've been doing other shit, that was like, will get me further than what that was gonna get me. Cause that wasn't gonna get me nowhere. I was just gonna be a fucking slave. Now it's like I'm a slave for myself. Like without the company. I said, this motherfucker was right. Ain't this about a bitch? See? He's right for me. I don't know about everybody else, but he was right for me. I said, I've been selling on TikTok. I don't know about y'all, but I'm saying, been doing all
Oh
kind of
yeah,
weird shit.
I see you hustling your wares on
Hey,
TikTok.
yeah, every time I think it's not working, 3 days ago by, I had like 10 sales. I'm like, oh shit, this shit working. This shit work. It actually worked. Good looking. Okay, yeah, good looking out, Sun Tzu. You feel me? Create your own lane.
That's what's up.
He said, ain't it? What you mean, acoustic? Mr. Acoustic? But it would make sense because X pills ain't just X. It's a mix of that was it. Bro, like when certain ones had different stuff in it, if you didn't know. If you didn't have a tester and you was testing them, you'll get XC pills. You'll get some transformers that got, crystal meth, or you'll get some Bart Simpsons and they'll have cocaine, or they had different shit in it that you wouldn't know that they was mixing it with when they was making the pills. And that was the crazy. Can't blame anyone but yourself. That's it, bro. That's the ugly
It's the
truth.
same thing with them with the Lucy. You gotta get a tester for that shit too.
Yeah,
Because they could
Sometimes
drop them
certain
research
non-LSD
chemicals on the Lucy and have you fucked up too. So
oh yeah. G's up, O's
I,
down.
I got my little tester for that
That's
for sure.
yeah.
But I don't even know where
Yeah.
to get the little Molly at.
Man, yeah, you gotta. That's something my cousin told me. It's like you gotta have a tester. You feel me? But like
Yeah.
I know.
when I was getting it from a reputable source, so it was like I knew I
Right.
didn't have to test it. They already did that. Said, I ain't just getting it from anybody. You feel me? Fuck that shit. I learned my lesson over
Shit.
time.
But dude, I was getting it from. I mean, it was always legit, but I still tested it because you don't know where he getting it from. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but we used to get them. Look, and like we'll start drinking, boy. We'll crush up hell of them. You'll see this bottle. It'll have all kind of powder at the bottom of it. We done crushed up 10, 15 pills and put them in this bottle and shook it up and drinking it. It'll be a bigger bottle though, but I'm just saying, like that's how we used to do it. We mix XC pills, Patron, a little bit of Miller High Life, and some Remy XO, and mix it all up, and then we all be drinking that. In the studio, though. In the studio.
Okay.
In the studio, everybody be lit. Like, that was all the time, bro. That shit was crazy. And then, from the different come downs, that's when you started to see that all of them wasn't the same. Because sometimes you had that
All right.
fucked up come down where you don't even want to get up for 3 days. You sleep. Like, I ain't doing shit today. I'm about to sleep for 2 days in this motherfucker. Unless you pop another one as soon as you wake up, then you be back at it again. I think I'm taking more fake acid than real. For real. Hey, Corey, he said he took more fake acid than real acid. Ain't that some
That's
shit?
why you got to test. That's why you got to test that shit. Test that shit. Your ass will
Yeah,
be
that's that
jumping out
pimp
fucking
juice.
windows.
That's that pimp
I
juice.
fucking love LSD. I love mushrooms, but I had a problem with LSD specifically because it's literally like if you could get the mushrooms high on cocaine, it'll be LSD. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
if
take
that,
your word for it.
yeah, that's how
and
I
that's
felt
why I have
like.
a problem with acid.
That's how I felt like if you can get the shrooms high on weed.
Exactly.
Right,
It's like
right.
when you get
I could better understand that one because I
you
don't know
get,
nothing about that other shit.
you get the shrooms high on weed, you
For
be
me,
like, damn, shit, they forgot about me. They swirling and
for
turning
me,
and fucking with each other. You standing to the side looking like, can I have some?
Yeah,
Like, can I be a part of that? Like, what the fuck? We was having a menage with trois. Y'all turned it into a fucking weed and ecstasy. I mean, weed and fucking shroom thing. Like, that was one of my best ones when I first smoked some weed off shrooms. That shit was wild as shit, bro.
That shit be every time. That shit take that shit to
Yeah.
another level every time.
Yeah, it do. Every time it do. That should be beautiful though.
I'm lightweight in right now, but it's kind of weak because I did like Sunday I did like 2.5, close to 3. Then yesterday I took a gram, so I did 3 grams a few hours ago. It ain't real intense,
Yeah,
but I'm feeling it.
I was
Been
gonna
tripping.
I was
Can't
gonna
get that.
dive in tonight, but you know, I got the little one here and his brother. I was gonna dive, but once my oldest son came, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna chill out. And then I fucking feel like I got the flu and shit. I think I caught it from my daughter and shit, who caught it from somebody else and gave it to me. So I'm like, shit, nah, I'm gonna
That
chill out.
shit going around crazy. I
3 grams
missed the
right
last
now.
couple days of work sick and shit.
Yeah, that shit not
It's called
fun.
norovirus or some shit.
But it's crazy because
Yeah,
if I have that's what made, because I wasn't even gonna drink today until I started feeling the symptoms, and I said, fuck that. If I have a drink, tomorrow it'll kick that shit out as usual. I don't know why I do that. For me, that's what happened. I remember I took mushrooms with the flu before. That shit was fucking crazy as shit. It was dope. It was dope.
I did MDMA with mushrooms. That shit was. I
That
saw
shit was
dragons in the clouds.
that shit was fire, huh? To come
Yeah,
up
it
with
just made shrooms just more intense. It didn't do anything other than that.
yeah, that shit was
Like,
that shit is fire. I ain't gonna hold
yeah,
you.
Mhm.
The
It
MDMA
is. That's been
with the
nice.
mushrooms, it got the best come up. You be feeling good the whole time because you're feeling happy already. So it's like
That
the
shit was
best come
nice.
up, best come down.
I
Yeah,
just
that
After
gave
shit
it a
was
lot
nice
more
as
after me
soda to
fuck.
that
use.
that little shit at the meetup was real nice.
Yeah. And we did it on 2 different meetups. That shit was like the nicest shit, bro. I said that's a dope
Yeah,
come up and a dope come down. Like
yeah.
it was legit. It was legit. I can't lie. You get hooked on that shit.
They got a nice synergy and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. How many times have you done it like that, George?
Just
Just twice. The first time was just shrooms and MDMA, and then the second time was shrooms, MDMA, and acid. But I didn't enjoy that because the acid kept confusing the fuck out of me. But the MDMA shrooms trip, I only did that one time, and it was just like I was, yeah, I didn't need to do it again, bro. I was just in there enough to the point I could take shrooms again and get here again.
Yeah.
when I mix the acid with the shrooms, I could feel the difference. I could be like, "Oh yeah, that's the acid. Oh no, that's the shrooms." Like you could tell what's
Yeah.
doing what, even when you
Yeah.
take them at the same time.
Hey, that's trippy because you can, and then sometimes you don't realize it to like I didn't realize it till the next time where I took shrooms by itself, and it started showing me my full experience and it said, yeah, you thought it was that, but this was us showing you this shit, and it showed me my whole experience and took me even further, and I'm like, going, what the fuck, bro? How y'all even talking to me like that? Like that
It's like
shit's
pulling
crazy.
up on your friend and being like, "Where we leave off again?"
Yeah, where did we leave off again? They like right here, motherfucker, right here.
That should be crazy, right? How that should be, like how that should have continue off, even if it's like a month later,
Yeah,
you
Yo,
dive back in. It'd be like, hey,
that's
remember this?
yeah. That's how my dreams
it's
been.
still it's still happening to me though, and I'm convinced it's just the spirit in me is like tied to something that it just happens like that, and like I'm convinced it's like I can see it because the shrooms help me see it, but it's always there
It's
regardless.
always. And remember, I used to ask that question, George. I used to always be like, are the shrooms still with you the high go down? Why do they stay with you? They stay with you forever. They don't go nowhere.
Yeah, they there.
And you still be in the experience without even knowing, because every time something gets said that makes some sense, the shroom trip kick in. And
I
you
mean, your
like,
brain connections permanently change after that. So yeah, they with you.
yeah, they constantly, they never go away. But it's trippy that MDMA and shrooms, bro. That shit is too goddamn good.
That
That
shit
shit's too
lovely.
good. Yeah, it's too good. It's too
Yeah.
good. Like that'll be something
This
I'll
is-
be doing like all the goddamn time. That's how good it is. That shit was like the most beautifulest thing. Like golly, that's crazy. That's crazy to
but
think
but
about.
but seeing my girl at the time, fucking like like I don't she I let her do it first by herself so I could trip sit her,
Yeah,
and then 'cause she wanted to try it, so I'm like, I'll take care of you like during the trip because you're not gonna know how to take care of me if I do it first. Anyway, she just got mad and was throwing shit, and I'm like, think for a second, and she just kept using all that dopamine to stop her serotonin, so she was just angry the whole time.
man. Yeah.
Like strange as shit, and I'm just like, you're just a hating motherfucker. Like you don't want to hear shit from anyone.
Nah, you got. Sometimes you gotta. That's when you gotta relax, cause you know you. The one thing I notice is like, even when you
Yeah,
talking to people on the daily, you don't know what they've been through. Everybody don't just tell you everything they've been through. They'll tell you some of their bad moments, but they will not tell you their worst moments. And they worst moments be some shit that you probably couldn't even fathom, so they wouldn't even tell you because they couldn't fathom that it even happened to them. And then you
exactly.
know shrooms will bring all that shit to a head to where you can see it all at one time all over again. So it'd be kind of like sometimes you gotta kick back and like kind of let it happen and let them go through it because that's a fight that you can't fight for them. That's only a fight that they can fight themselves. But you can come
I'd
up
be
with
doing little.
ideas.
I was gonna say that I'd be doing like little jabs to get in at people where they know that I'm just like, hey, like the way I just did that for you, see how it didn't really fucking matter because like who the fuck am I anyway? So I'll
Yeah,
use my like fucking garbageness to like kind of diss, and then the person will be like, why am I even worried about motherfuckers like this? And then it
yeah.
makes me happy, and I'm just like, yeah, I wasn't even mad at you. I was just saying that shit so you could see if you wanted to.
That's a crazy game though, bro, to play. Because people do it to you. Gotta understand, you doing that because people do it to you.
Yeah,
So that's the only reason you doing it. Because it's motherfuckers that you know right now that do that to you all the time. And you like, why the fuck you be doing that shit?
yeah, but
So it's like,
see,
like,
like,
I figured like that's one thing that I learned along the way. I said, damn, I said it's crazy because the way people like even if you see like we're raising a teenager, right? The way that these teenagers act at school is a lot of ways that they parents shit that they parents did to them, and the way they parents act towards them. So they take it out and they go and act like that towards other people. Now, I'm not saying that it's the wrong way to do because it's what they know, but in a sense, it is the wrong way to do. It is the wrong thing to do because if you don't like it, why do you want to make somebody else feel like that? And I started to notice that this is what people do. This is what we do. I want you to feel the way I felt, so you can see how I feel with me. And like that was one of the things that I think I went through a lot of times with my girl in our relationship over time is things that I even felt like she was doing. I would turn around and I would act that way and then go, see how I feel when I do it, you don't like it. And it's like, but we don't gotta be like that because we don't have to carry the anger or the frustration of them. We don't have to, but
exactly.
we can be there for them in trying to understand it, which is hard to do too. That shit is hard, bro. That shit is hard. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna hold shit because you be like, "What the fuck you just say to me?" No.
Unbearable compassion.
Yeah, yeah, it's wild, bro. It's wild because, like, even our belief systems, we try to put them on other people and go, "Since I believe this, you should believe it because
Yeah,
this made me
that's my
better."
problem.
But they different. Like that's the cool thing about relationships is about understanding that your significant other is the opposite of you, the total
Hmm.
opposite. That's why you chose her because she's the total opposite. She'll be the total opposite of you. You feel me? All the things that you said was right, She go, no, I don't like that. Like, man, well, I like hamburgers. She like, no, well, I like tacos. What the fuck? Like, we gotta eat hamburgers all the time just because you like hamburgers? Like, can we go get some tacos? And you like, I don't even like tacos. Well, it's like, get to the restaurant, go to a restaurant that serve tacos and hamburgers. It's like, what the fuck? It's like,
There's always a solution.
no, we want things to be our way because we like greedy like that, bro. I want it to be my way. And once I see you acting a certain way, it's going to make me act that way because I'm going to feel, kind of violated or I'm going to feel like you doing something. But you got to understand that people is going to be people and they're going to be who they are. And it's on you to accept who she is and what she is.
Yeah.
Can you accept that? If not, fucking move on. Because she accepted you. Like a lot of times, a woman to accept us, and we'll be looking like it gotta be something wrong because I ain't shit. How the fuck? How the fuck? Because I know me. If I was her, I wouldn't have never looked my goddamn way because I know I ain't shit.
I would have been like, I know this motherfucker's game already. I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That shit will create a gang of fucked up ideas that will grow over time and create a reality that you don't want to exist in. We've seen it over time. We've seen people do it with the jealousy and all the different things. Once you start saying she's doing this, that's where it starts at. Boom. Now you're going to start to see it. Now you're going to start to see other things that you think she's doing. And it's like, what the fuck? You're not doing nothing but hurting yourself. You're not hurting her because you're the one that got these feelings, not her. These are feelings that's coming from you. And then she have these feelings and she turn around, she do the same goddamn thing. So it's like almost like a battle back and forth. It's like you seen the War of the Roses?
Yeah.
Both of them were roses,
He's
but
a
they
little young for
battling
that.
each
He's a
other.
little young for that, yeah.
Yeah, he a little young for that. Dave DeVito, the War of the Roses, bro.
Yeah.
And you don't even gotta, it's crazy because like your significant other, you ain't even gotta even understand her. All you gotta do is fucking accept her wrongs and her rights. You feel me? And don't point them out because you don't want nobody pointing out your shit. She wake up in the morning and be like, your feet stink. No, they don't. My feet don't stink. I just washed them.
I showered last night and you didn't.
Yeah, I showered last night and I know you didn't take a shower. You can't even tell her she stank because you know she smell good all the time. You be mad because she don't smoke, she don't do none of that shit. She always smell like goddamn roses and you like, what the fuck? I can't even got no comeback for you because you always smell like, why the fuck you gotta smell like roses all the goddamn time? Tone that shit down.
That shit's not fair.
Tone that shit down, son. I'm tired of these roses smell and shit. Like every time I smell my girl side of the bed, I'll be like, God damn it, I wish one day that shit could just smell like shit. But it's not. Never. Like, can it smell like somebody farted or something? Like one time. Can I come in here and your side not smell like fucking roses in the fucking dead of summer when the flowers is blooming and shit? Can your shit not smell like that on this side? Like one time, shit. I've been working and shit, got musty and shit, threw a musty shirt in the corner and shit. I ain't even take it in the laundry room. Let me stop, bro. Let me stop. This shit is funny as shit, bro. I'm just saying, everybody hit that like button. If your girl always smell like roses, hit that like button. You feel me? If she always smell like goddamn you, that shit pisses me off. Shit. Cause you be funky one time so I can say something about it. You musty. So I can just
That's why we be lying because we don't got nothing to say to them, so we have to like make some bullshit up to hit them back with something.
I'm always
So they think we're lying all the time, but in reality, it's only we lying when we're mad because we're trying to find out what's wrong with them, and there ain't nothing wrong with them.
Ain't nothing wrong
really.
With them. What's wrong with them is exactly what we thought was wrong with them. We knew we wasn't shit when they got with us. We was happy they chose us. It was like a lot of us. You be happy she chose you because you going shit. If I was you and I see me, I'd be like, I ain't fucking with that nigga. At all. I will not. Him right there. Bitch, don't talk to him. Don't fucking talk to him. He ain't shit. But then it's crazy because they'll put up with all our shit, bro. Everything we do, everything we ever did. Like the saying goes, man, she'll lay your dirty ass draws, and we'll turn around and still act this way towards them because it's embedded within us. You know, to treat them a certain way. It's like it's a part that it's embedded in us. But it's like, you know, as we grow older, we fucking make you go, God damn, you feel me? Like I'm the one tripping. Like shit, just because she said, you know, don't walk in the house. Oh dang. Just because she said don't walk in the house because you know you got on them muddy ass shoes, you didn't track the mud all the way to the back room, and she mops it up and cleans it up. It's like just certain shit that we do that is just like, you know, I'm gonna say one that I probably shouldn't say. You feel me? And you can everybody gonna deny it, right? Everybody gonna deny it. That time you went and took a shit and left them shit streaks in the toilet and just walked out the bath, washed your hands and forgot to fucking clean the toilet and walked out the bathroom. And she came in there and said,
Oh.
You feel me? We do shit like that. And then we go.
That was the first time I ever felt embarrassed. Genuinely.
I did it because you don't pay attention. You wipe your ass, you fucking just close the toilet because you put the whole seat down and you go and just wash your hands and you go out the bathroom and they come in there and be like, what the fuck is this shit? So now every time I gotta check. Because if I don't, you feel me, the shit streak's gonna be in there, you feel me? You ain't used the brush and clean the shit out. She like, I ain't gonna fucking keep cleaning up behind your ass. It's like I wasn't paying attention, baby. But she do shit like that. Like a woman is like our other half to see the bullshit that we do and stop us from being on that fucking bullshit path that we've been on as a man. You know, like in the Bible when it said a woman is supposed to shut up and not say anything. No, a woman is supposed to say everything so she can that's the creator. I'm just saying, bro. I'm being real, bro. Tonight I'm tipsy. I'm gonna be real about it. You feel me? Unless you want me to lie, because all we do is point out the women and say women is like this and women is like that. Yeah, they is. But at the same time, a lot of you motherfuckers ain't shit. It'd be a funky motherfucker who got fucking shit stains in their drawers saying that shit. But they ain't gonna say, oh man, you know, I had an accident and I had shit stains in the drawers. But she'll see it and she'll just go wash your funky ass drawers and go, you know, hey, you had an accident. You need to be careful. You need to wipe your ass better. Get some wipes or something like that. Like I ain't never had that happen, but I'm just saying it can happen. It could happen. But we don't say nothing. You know, sometimes we'll go like 2-3 days without a shower.
That's true.
2-3 days. No, your ass stink. 3 days, your ass stink. Because you didn't took a shit every day. Your ass stink. She'll put up with that. And it's like, I'm surprised. She'll put up with, like, my girl, like, when we first got together, she came and stayed and moved in with me, and we moved in with my father. She'll put up with that. She'll put up with all the bullshit, bro. And us, we think we, you know, too good, you know, but nah, nigga, hell no, we did hella shit, hella weird ass shit that we know we'll never tell nobody. You'll never tell nobody them shit stains you left in the toilet. Yeah, man, my girl was tripping when I got up this morning. I took a shit before I went to work and I left shit stains in the toilet. Nigga, she was going off. You never hear nobody say that shit. You never hear nobody say, oh, man, you know, like, yeah, you know, I was drinking with the homies last night. You feel me? And I went and took a shower. I left my drawers in the bathroom. They had a shit stain in them. She seen the dookie streak in them. We never say that shit. And she hold them secrets too. The times when we said, if you leave me, I'ma off myself. She don't even tell nobody you said that shit. She hold that shit with her. Like us, we try to put them on blast all the time, bro. I said, God damn, I said, to really tell the truth, man, sometimes us men, we just ain't shit. But we arrogant like that. But you, over time, you start learning and you start seeing that person right there, like your phone is like your other half. Good looking out, Master Creator. Your woman is your other half, bro. She the one keep you out of that bullshit. She the one stop you from going outside smelling like shit because you ain't washed your ass in 3 days. She the one take your clothes and wash your clothes and make sure your clothes clean. She the one cook for you. You feel me? Make sure you stay healthy. She the one do all this shit. That's the part she's supposed to play sometimes. Then she play a lot more than that. because she hold all your darkest secrets. That time you said you was gonna offer yourself because she wanted to break up with you because she knew you smell like shit. You feel me? She knew you smelled like shit. And you didn't want to accept it. Like, no, I ain't got doodle. I ain't got stains in my drawers. It's like, all you had to do was wipe your ass a little bit better. That's it. You feel me? Get some
I
dark
hate
drawers so you don't
when
see the
you
shit
actually.
stain in them or something. I don't know, but I'm just saying. She'll hold on to all that shit all the way along the way. The times we done got mad and called her a bitch, you feel me? She'll hold on to that shit all the way, bro, and still be there for you and still hold you down and be like, I'ma still, still get up and cook and shit. But we don't treat them like that. We don't treat them like, damn, that's my queen. That's my other half. That's the better part of me, the part of me that I can't see myself. The good part of me, I can't. Not all of them is like that, though. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
Not all of them. You got to recognize which ones is, because all men ain't bad neither. You feel me? I'm just saying, but you got to recognize. And once you start playing that part, you got to understand, bro. Two come together, they supposed to become one. Like your phone being your communication device, being your everything. That person right there, when she comes in your life, you like y'all making plans together, y'all doing all this shit. You supposed to become one. You can't dog her, because once you do that, you dogging yourself. Because once she start feeling the wrath of you, she's gonna give it back to you. And it's gonna, and like Nabi said, bro, you can't beat a female with no goddamn arguing. I'm telling you, because soon as she pull up that shit stain in your drawers, you gonna want to fight her. What about them shit stains in your
Shit.
drawers? Like Martin said, what about that time you tried to off yourself? I didn't even tell your mama.
Damn.
She just laughed at you, basically. She's
Yeah.
like, this nigga.
Yeah, she'd be like, I ain't gonna leave. I'm gonna stay with your dumb ass. Hopefully you get it right one day. And we never do. Like I'm telling you, we'll be 50 years old, like my age, still doing the same dumb shit, making the same mistakes. And when she asks us about it, we be like, huh? What is that? What I heard? Oh, yeah, man, I'm off that liquor right now. My bad. I'm just talking shit. I'm telling the real though. I'm just saying I've been through it. I know you seen some of it too, Exile. You,
Bro.
hey, we take a shower. We don't even take our clothes out the bathroom. We just leave them in there on the floor. We just be doing shit like that. You feel me? We eat shit. She make us a plate, shit, cook for us. We just put our plate in the sink. We don't even wash that shit. We just, you feel me? We be doing all kind of weird shit. And, we just make her play the role of what we think a female should be. And now, like, that's not it. Like, we're in a symbiotic relationship. So, once you start playing the roles that you even think that she should play, bro, that's when it get crazy. Cause you feel me, like my girl, like I started washing dishes and shit, and then I was talking about it, like like I'm the shit though, cause I be washing dishes. She like, tell them how long you haven't been washing dishes though. Oh, like only like 10, 11 years. It wasn't that long. It's like 12 years, something like that. Well, maybe 14 years I ain't have to wash a dish. I'm like, but I do now though. For the past 2 months. Oh my god, bro. Let me stop. Let me stop. But I guess you get to the point you gotta recognize and see yourself and understand yourself and what you putting out towards the ones. Cause that like when you realize it, bro, that be the like you sleep next to this person every day. There's no way, you should like you gonna have disagreements, but it's like, it should never go too far. Like this is like supposed to be your other half, the other part of you, the one of you that, like it's fucking crazy. What's up with it, Ozo?
What, man?
Oh shit, man. You ain't hear off this dose. The dose make you say what you do say, you feel me?
Oh, snap. What's up, man? Getting ready for your birthday, man?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, my son slid through with a couple of bottles for me and shit. Couple of, he brought it. I didn't know whether I wanted to go dark and brown. You feel me? I said, damn, then Master Creator looked out for me. Good looking out, Master Creator. I thank you, bro. I said, damn, now I can get that microphone I was thinking about. I've been looking at this microphone for like 2 weeks. When I got to get a better microphone. So I'm about to buy that shit now. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like going, but nah, what's up with it though, bro? What you up to? I told you when you had hit me earlier and shit, I was gonna pop in.
Yeah, no, feeding these puppies, man. I had to sleep, get up right now, feed them, and then got to get up again at like 4 in the morning.
Man, man, my girl went out of town with my daughter, and you know they the ones who you know it's they dogs, so they clean up behind their dogs. Man, them dogs done shit in the house like 2 times because it was raining, so I couldn't have them outside. I'm like,
Oh yeah, they looking at you crazy because it's raining out. Like, nah,
yeah.
man.
And them motherfuckers know when they shit it, then you go, who did this? You have it in the paper towel. Who did this? And they all lay on they back and be looking at you like, I don't know. Oh, thanks,
They're like, figure
Nikita
it out,
McKinley.
man.
What you been
Figure
up
it
to?
out, man.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. I put their asses outside as soon as it stopped raining. Get y'all asses out. Y'all ain't coming back in until I'm done with this live. Y'all outside.
Take a shot for you, too.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna take one with you, man. Damn, I ain't trying to drink too much. Half a bottle be like, you know, a little bit. I mean, it's gonna make me have to stay up until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock and shit. But I'm gonna have to stay up because I'm wait till Master Creator go so I can keep drinking. I'm wait till he get home, then I'm gonna take some gummies and then keep drinking. Oh yeah, toast, Corey. Ooh wee, that dose is strong than a motherfucker. It don't even feel like I'm sick no more. I still feel the chills every once in a while, but golly, that shit be killing that shit.
Pura doncella que le gusta portarse mal y una morena que no se sabe comportar. Glossy labial.
See, that's all I know. That's all I know. But see, what my boy used to say, he's like, pass me that chingadera over there. He say that shit in Spanish. I'm like, what the fuck is a chingadera? The fuck is that?
That chingadera means fucking thing.
Well, what the fuck thing is he talking about? He used to always say, hand me that chingadera. I'm like, wait, okay, bro, what the fuck is that? That thing right there, he'll point at it, but it's like, you know, that's a hammer, some nails, some like, what the fuck?
Yo, yeah, that happens to me all the time. I always tell him, like, say what you want.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, dude, you see what I'm looking at? And I'm like, I don't. Like, tell me.
Hey, that's funny. That was my boss when I worked in Sacramento, stacking trusses on roofs, building the roof on houses and shit. That shit used to be hella hilarious. Because we used to get high on the way to work and high at lunchtime, high at break. And couldn't nobody say nothing because he was the owner of the company. I remember one time because like when they came and picked me up, like we went to SAC and like we got up in the morning and you know it was early in the morning. It was like one of them mornings to where you know everybody got like a little snot in their nose, and then the other homie and shit like he broke on the way to work. This with the boss and everything. This motherfucker broke down some coke, George, right? And he snorted it. Hey, when we got to work, look, the coke was coming all out in the snot down his nose. I'm like, bro, you got hella white rocks in your snot. I don't know if you didn't break your shit down correctly or what.
That boy was sniffing. He was like, this will dissolve over time.
Hey, the motherfuckers was cool in the motherfucker, bro. I used to like to work with them. That was the only brother on the team. But yeah, we was talking about so much shit, bro. We been on it. Oh shit, happy birthday. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's the birthday. It's the birthday. Nigga just turned 50. I'm like, 50? God damn. Yeah, 50, man. I'm almost there. The upper room where Jesus.
Upper room.
Kevin Hart told John Cena, damn.
Man, Osmosis
Uh,
Jones up, man. The
hey, for
upper
real.
room.
The upper room.
I ain't far behind you, brother. I ain't far behind you.
Hey, huh,
Tell
we
you,
be
If you
playing
fuck
laughing
around in the
about
prophetic
the
morning and
shit.
wake
meaning.
up, you fuck around and wake up in the morning and stretch and break 4 ribs,
Oh
man.
my God, man. I said, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I woke up later today when I woke up, my knees was hurting. I said, my knees ain't never hurt like this. Like, what the fuck?
My
Hey, as soon as
knees
you hit the
hurting,
50
man.
mark, like everything, like get the alert. He's 50 now. Start hurting. Everything your knees get the y'all get the memo.
Hey, yo, you know what? Another one too. I thought was disrespectful, right? Because I had to use the bathroom, right? I had to pee, so I'm figuring, all right, I could do this over here. What I'm doing first, I'll just pee in a second. Man, I almost peed myself. Like, what, man? How? What, man? You better fucking hold this. I'm a grown ass man. I'm gonna hold this shit in. I almost damn
What's
near.
up, John?
By the time I got to the bathroom, I had to pull my pants off, man, fast to pee. Cause the closer I got to the bathroom, the almost peed myself. I was like, man, I gotta be old as shit to do this, to go through some shit like this.
Hey, we only got one bathroom. When I wake up in the
This shit
morning,
happens
look,
to
I'll be
me
hella hot. Cause
normally, but
look,
I'm like,
when we get up in the morning, you know, we older now, so it's like when you gotta go, you got to fucking go. Shit, I ain't got I can't be waiting and shit. It's right there. It's like it's all. That's what woke me up because it was right there. Hey, soon as
Yeah, yeah.
you wake up, you look at your girl still be asleep. Hey, soon as you put your feet out the bed and put your shirt on and put your shoes on, she jump up and go in the bathroom. I'll be like, hey, hey, hold on. I can't hold it now. I'm running
No, you
around the
making too
living
much
room.
racket getting up. Just get up and go then.
That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do in this house, because as soon as they hear you move, she gonna wake up. She gonna beat you to it. She gonna take long. But the kids, they make you wait like they fucking Lion Kings or something. They fucking make you wait. It's like, wait, hold on, bro. If you don't hurry up and get your ass out that bathroom, I'm
Hakeem,
almost
this
finished.
shit.
Yeah, our kids and shit playing these goddamn games. Yeah, shit.
Say Hakeem was a Munda.
If I shit on myself, it's gonna be problems in this motherfucker.
Let's go. Nah, you gonna leave it there. That's somebody else to get.
I left you a gift.
Oh shit, bro. Hey,
Oh shit.
no, it's funny because you know, it's crazy because like the things that we talked about tonight, I'm telling you, a lot of men don't really talk about. They be keeping it to themselves. They be keeping it to themselves.
No.
That's hilarious.
They do, man.
That's why we say nobody will ever say it, because I feel like I will always be saying that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody will ever say it. Shit, I'ma say it. I don't give a fuck. I said there's a lot of shit that happen once you hit a certain age that I feel like men should talk about. But men try to stay strong. They don't want to talk about that shit. They want to be like, man, she was in the bathroom. If she had stayed in there 60 seconds longer, I would have shitted on myself. I was holding my whole stomach right here was in pain.
You gotta become a stand-up comedian when you get older, man. Because why not? Shit, you gotta talk about this shit. Yo, what you mean, man? I thought I was a grown-ass man. I couldn't
Hey,
even hold nothing.
hey, for reals, because when that shit start coming, it'd be hard to stop it. You be trying to.
Yo, I'm over here damn near having a conversation with my man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm already in the bathroom. Hold up, man. Damn, shut the fuck up.
Hey, why that shit be knowing when you get to the crib though? Like,
Oh
soon as you
my
start
god,
unlocking that motherfucking door.
that's when it want to shoot straight out. Don't be in that bathroom when I come to the crib and I
He's
gotta
got a
go.
mind of
I'm
his
running
own.
straight in that back. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know, one time though, right? We was kicking it like one night and shit. We was, you know, had the pills in the bottle and shit, the thizzles in the bottle. We drinking, we kicked it all night and shit. In the morning we get up and it was somewhere we had to go. As soon as we got there, bro, I had to take one. I'm like, oh shit, bro. I think I was like fucking 28 and shit. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. They like, okay, when we go in the store, just ask them where the bathroom at. And I went in the store and I was like, where your restroom at? They said, we ain't got no restroom. You got to go over there to the all you can eat restaurant. I was like, okay, all right. I go to the all you can eat restaurant. They said, you can't use our bathroom unless you're a paying customer.
Mm-hmm. You
Hey,
gotta buy a drink.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I know when they came back and they opened that back door, I know they was like, motherfucker.
You should have threw it right on their door too, right
Hey,
on the
that
back
shit,
door. Like fuck
boy, that
y'all.
shit.
Anybody open this door,
Hey, man, that
you're
shit was
all
squirting
set,
out
man.
like a
From right
water
there,
hose. I could not hold it. Could not
right on
hold
the
it.
door.
I said that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. You know, crazy stories. Yeah, I did it. I don't
That
give
was
a
the
fuck.
other day, man. That was
Yeah.
the other day.
Oh no, not this day. If I gotta go, I'm not leaving the house. I'm not leaving. I'm not walking out this motherfucker. But that time, boy, I said, ooh wee. Man, it looked like somebody
Mm,
had a mud fight at that door.
damn. Explosive diarrhea, man.
Explosive.
Damn.
A motherfucker got hella stories. Huh. Hey, as you get older, you be having hella crazy ass stories. You just don't be wanting to talk about that shit. You know, you be trying to hold that shit in, saying, I ain't gonna never tell nobody this.
Funny, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm over here dialoguing to myself the whole time. I'm in the bathroom already. Like, damn, I'm about to pee myself. I'm already in here, man. What the fuck, man?
And then somebody go in there and turn on the water on the sink. You looking like, what the fuck? Wait.
Man,
What the
it's
fuck?
like you
Hey,
defusing a
hold
bomb.
on.
You got 10 sec,
Hey.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Bro,
5, 4, 3,
there's
2.
something going on, brother. You can get this shit figured out or not.
You're already in the bathroom. The countdown's still going down like 3, 2. Like, I'm already in here,
Yeah,
man.
running
God
in place.
damn.
Running in place trying to pull your shit down and shit. Running in place trying to pull your shit down and shit, bro. As you get older,
Damn.
these things happen. You won't be able to hold your bowels like you used to. It's another practice that you got to work on. Like the gray snake.
Yo, as an adult though, some of the funniest shit you could ever hear is if a grown ass person boo boo themselves in public. Like, what? How? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Hey, you ever seen a video of the chick just be in the store, just drop one, keep walking?
Oh yeah, she had to run. She said, did she say, "Oh my God, they see me on camera running and shitting
At the same time?
at the same time, running and doodle hitting the ground." She's trying to run to the bathroom. Like,
Oh,
every
shit.
step.
You shouldn't piss on yourself at the same time. That's terrible. It's a
When she
terrible
ran
feeling.
by, it was like,
Hey, True, Ozone, how you
What's up?
guys doing?
What's up with the EV?
chilling.
Hold on.
Right? No, hey, you remember I was telling you about my my form that my form changed? Check this out. I recently I was talking to some that thing that was inside of me that's living within myself, and I found out what form I am, and the reason why I can do what I do now.
Yeah.
It's because of the form, and this form is like it's like a shape of like a I was like a bird-like entity or something like that. And every time it's like a bird humanoid form within myself that I was actually trying to generate or 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 like what how you call it, like talk to, but this particular form is like a bird like humanoid within inside myself, that particular form. And this is the reason why I can do what this is the reason why I can do what I do now, because of this form that the form that is within inside myself, and that form hasn't changed yet. But before that, I didn't have that form. I even asked the entity, even the ancestors that's within inside myself, like with all of us. I didn't take that form just till recently.
Mm.
Recently, that form of myself that's within inside myself, it just recently changed that form that, it's very powerful. I mean, it's like a form that, I mean, all I can just say is like, it's like a bird or humanoid bird form shape, something like that.
Oh, bro.
With this particular form that's within inside myself, because remember, I mean, before, I noticed that and it still happens too, because if I close my left eye and my head moves left and right, and even I close my right, I can close both of my eyes and it still does the same thing. It just moves left and right.
Do you try to like sometimes
Mhm.
like try to know
I can see
what?
light too. I can see some type of like that light that's within inside myself. I can see it at times now.
Yeah.
I can see it's actually light. It's actually, because you remember I was saying that if I speak something, because even Thought said that if you speak words, but these words open up dimensions. These words open up portals, because like Earth is a portal itself, and the words that it's like, say for I can speak any type of word, right? Like, say for instance, pizza. First, I'll start vibrating to it, and then from that it goes left and right. That means it's speaking. So everything's like you're saying, true, that everything speaks to you.
Yeah.
But it's nothing but us.
It's wild that you saying that, right? Because day before yesterday, when my son was here, we was having that conversation. I was telling him like that time I took the 4 ACO and we was all in the backyard and they were talking, and I was like, all the words that was coming out your mouth, they was forming reality, and like I could see it, and I'm like, what the fuck? It made me not want to speak. Like I was just quiet. I said, I'm not gonna say nothing. I was just watching the words come out their mouth, just form and make reality or whatever they was saying, and I'm like, what the hell, bro? And it's like weird because I think that's like actually something that we do, but we didn't go grown accustomed to everything that we do, that it seems normal, like normal to the point to where you don't even recognize that's what's happening.
You don't really you don't really recognize it.
Yeah.
Until you go inside yourself, because everything constantly completely changing. And like when we speak of like the words that we say, these words are forming and changing to different things.
Yeah, it's like we almost speak words in order to give you a picture of what we're seeing. Like we speak these words, so now I gotta give it to you in this sentence so you can see what I seen. But you're not gonna fully see what I seen. You're gonna see, you're gonna have an understanding of it from the words that I'm speaking. But I think that's what's good about certain speakers, because when a certain speaker can speak and make you see the full 360 of it, and not just see that 20% or 30%, they can make you see the full circle of that thing that they're talking about.
Yeah, that's wild though, because I noticed that was even though I'm like not even like even trying to like you speak it out of your mouth, even you say it inside your head, and it's still the exact thing. Now, not only that too, it's like even when a person speaks, and when you tune into different types of things, when you tune into it, even when a person speaks, it's the same exact thing. Uh, like I was saying, like with the clouds and everything, even the clouds and it's like everything is speaking all at once. But at the same,
I like the way you said that, because I always felt like when we speak, like we're trying to, like, especially when we're speaking to somebody else, we're trying to get them to actually see what we are saying, or see it from our perspective or understand it from our perspective. It don't matter what it is we're speaking. We're it's like I want you to see it like this, like the way I'm seeing it right now. Like every time we speak, and sometimes if you pay attention, like when you're trying to explain something to somebody, you'll be saying the same thing over and over again because you start to realize that they don't see it from your perspective. So you'll say the same thing over again in a different way. And then they'll say something, you go, well, they don't still see it. Okay, let me say it like this. And then you'll say it over the same thing again in a different way. It's kind of weird because you start to see, like somebody
Yeah.
said out there, you start to see that you're not doing nothing but always battling yourself. You're always explaining it to yourself. It probably seems like you're explaining it to everybody else out there, but you're not. Like, because everything is already you. So you're just explaining it to yourself, and you want that
Yourself,
confirmation for somebody to
exactly.
say, "Oh yeah, right, you right." And it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Well, see, I mean,
It's
yeah,
so weird.
and see, that does make sense though, because
Ooh.
because if we really think about it, when we say ourselves, it's all coming from within yourself.
Can I
Yeah,
say
I
this real
mean,
quick?
it's like
you
it's like
next. You next, Sammy.
you know from the inside. But I mean, when we say, because see, I kind of noticed this too, that when we talk about everything's on the inside, that's exactly what I'm saying. Because every time I do things, I always like constantly vibrate from
Yeah,
the inside. This I constantly it's like an everyday thing. I got used to it now to the point
yeah.
that okay, I see now. Everything vibrates. I mean, so that vibration is coming from the inside of myself. So when everybody say, when they say look within yourself, oh yeah, it's within, because I'm every I'm always writing to I vibrate to everything, even the stars, even to the smallest molecules. I was even talking to Exile one time about the neutrinos. You heard about those neutrinos?
Nah,
That's neutrinos
neutrinos.
are the smallest thing that you can't really see. It's so small, but see, neutrinos got light in it, and it's very little mass, and it's always penetrating through your body. It's penetrating through everything. Look up neutrinos. It's trillions. It's they're like, well, within the neutrinos, there's nothing but worlds within worlds
Oh,
in neutrinos.
yeah, I understand what you're
That
saying, but I ain't never looked it up. I'm gonna check it out right now.
yeah, yeah, try to look up that when you can, because I would say it's like infinite 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 of those little, I mean, I can't even say little, but those are, it's got very little light in them. I mean, not light, but it's mass in them, but it's light in them.
Yeah.
And I was told that within those there's worlds within them, but
Ooh,
there's
like
like,
Which the hell
I
was
like
that?
two
mean,
moons in front of each other.
Oh, that was
Fairy dust.
7. Fairy dust. Oh
The air,
shit.
and I was gonna say too, if it's naturaler to feel your palm facing you, and you have to push your entire arm out to make it face away.
oh, push your oh, hey, killer, you know what? Just, when you said, oh, I tried that. Even when I look at my hands, I vibrate to it. My hands,
Exactly.
I'm
You can
always
sense its
vibrating.
potential.
Like,
You're
see,
in
like,
vibration with like potential constantly. You can see where you can create, and that's
Neutrinos.
why you feel it so strong.
well, see, like right now when I'm looking at you, my head is moving left and right. It's moving left and right. Something it's speaking. Something within myself is speaking.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because you is me.
Man, don't be saying this
That's
shit.
exactly what it
This shit
is.
look crazy.
That
This shit,
You're within me.
these
it
neutrino
feels
pictures
it's
look
like
like
this.
what you be seeing on psychedelics.
It's more natural. Your palm resting outwards like that, like saying stop, it's more natural to have your entire arm extended. And when your arm is
Yeah.
close to you, your palm naturally is more just facing
Najee.
you. It's like you
What
have
is a
your mirror,
neutrino?
and then you have the one you can push out,
A neutrino.
and that was your expression.
Oh, okay. I thought you would know.
But
Yeah,
like
because
I
I
be
Nah.
yeah, because I
well,
even tried that with so I'll explain this too before too. You know, when you walk forward, you walk forward just like an everyday thing, but try walking backwards, because when I walk backwards, I start to vibrate, and that backwards, it's like that backwards walking backwards is like what you call it again. The walking backwards is just the same thing as the now.
oh yeah, I
It's like
see.
it's
There's a there's like a
like okay,
conveyor track.
yeah, okay. Hey, killer, check this out. Okay, like when you are like video recording yourself, right, and then re- rewinding it back. Now, I was checking out a like not too or no recent a plane crashed not too long ago, and it's that Korean plane crash, and I was checking out that video, and when the plane, it landed, but it landed on the wheels didn't, what you call it, the
The landing.
wheels didn't come, yeah, the landing gear didn't come down, so it was sliding and it hit the wall and it blew up. But check this out, I rewinded it and everything came right back together. That's how I kind of figured that it's something else in the, it's something,
That's
it came right back together. Now that's how I kind of figured that when I go to the mountains, I can restep my trace of that same day that's happening right now. I can do it right now, and it's
ooh.
still happening right now.
Can I
Just
say this before I go
retracing.
away? Because I know I'm gonna lose it. But memorize, break it apart. It's basically you saying when you backtrack, you realize you reincarnate because you need an eye for each moment. But the awareness is what keeps you to you, even though there's infinite eyes. So me more eyes, memorize.
Yeah, it's something, almost something just like that. Uh, it's like, okay, um, okay, like you know how they have what they call it, a near death experience or a past life, not a past, yeah, like a
Yeah, the
past,
NDE.
okay, a
The
life,
NDE.
a life review. That's is, and a life review is actually what it seems that as that's what's happening now. What True talked about before too, because you can rewind that, and it's like that's exactly what happening. I mean, it's like,
My man said he
It's,
rewinded it and it came back together. Yeah, it's gonna come back together. What the hell?
Corey, though. He
And
been there.
it breaks apart. It breaks apart because it's within you and it's together when it's within you. When you express it, you're putting pieces out. And then that's why we get so caught up on finding peace because there's so many pieces of this shattered mirror, and it's like, where is the one I looked into at first?
Because
That's
I
where it
think
broke.
every piece George kind of accept it for what it is until they see the other piece and they go, "Oh shit, I didn't see that part."
Oh
And
Yeah,
it's
shit.
just accept it right now, like, okay, I accept this, and then it'll see the other piece, and the other piece like, "Hey, I'm over here too." It's like, "Oh shit,
yeah.
I didn't know you was even there." Type shit.
The empty path will see empathy.
Empathy.
well, I kind of think that's the thing that happens. When I talk, I don't really want to like say about dreams, because even when you're dreaming, it's the same exact thing. But I can't really call it a dream now, because even when I'm like when when my body is just here and the consciousness of myself is going somewhere else, I get out of that other place that I was in, come back to here, and still can talk to the myself that's in that dream and still vibrate to it. and this happens constantly. Well,
No, I know what you mean. It's like weird because like when I come out the dream now, the dream still be happening as I'm trying to go to the
yeah,
restroom. I can still see the dream
yeah.
overlaid on this
It's,
reality.
it's,
It's still happening. But I try to shine
it's
it
still
out and make this reality come back, but I'm still acting out in the other reality. It's like
and
fucking trippy as shit.
exactly.
It's
But
like
see, ain't true. I mean, it's to the point that when I'm dreaming, okay, when I'm in that other reality, and when I come back to this place, I can still vibrate to that. I can still vibrate, and I'm vibrating to that other reality I was in. I can feel it.
you know what's
That's the craziest,
you know what's weird?
It's because close
What's
to real.
weird is the fact that when you begin to go to sleep and you're about to go to sleep and you
Yeah.
start seeing the dream before the
Oh,
fucking shit even happened. You know what you about to dream. And you don't just see that dream, you see other dreams that you had. You be connected to all of them and you looking at them going, oh, I remember that
Which one
windy
do I want
road
to fall
right there.
into? Yes, bro.
you know,
Yes. But
That shit is crazy, bro.
that's why I can't sleep sometimes. Because my dreams are out here, and I'm like, I want to be out
Yeah.
here. And then I was like, I need the rest. I need the rest.
I want that darkness. I want that darkness. Fuck that dream. That's what I started saying. I want the dream before, but then once the dream started to take over, and that's, I'm in the dream and I'm remembering, like within the dream, I'm having memories. Like the dream was real life. Like the dream was like
man,
basically real life. The dream was no different than this place. So it
in
like
this
that's what I couldn't
That's
understand
why
because I forget that this place actually exists and I'm in the
man,
dream, being the dream, and I can remember my life in the dream.
the higher
that that's
minded the higher minded society in Mexico, they recognize that weed will basically grant you your dreams, which is why you don't dream when you smoke a bunch and go to
Yeah.
bed because you're manifesting what you consider dreams out here with marijuana.
Yeah.
It do make sense. But
I
once
don't
I
dream at
stop,
all, unless I take like a motherfucking 2-3 week fucking potency. I mean, tolerance break from weed. I don't dream.
man,
That's why they
That's
get
crazy.
so caught up in what's it called? At least with the snowflakes, you feel me? They'll because if you ever seen a parrot like in
man.
Mexico, each parrot has its own like character because it was what it picked up. But the if I get in an argument with you and then you say fuck you under your breath while I'm walking away, and then the parrot goes fuck you, it's gonna be like because it read the true like he was mad. I'm gonna repeat him and mock him. So that's why they call cocaine perico, which is the parrot. So because there was like, oh, it focuses on what is like the main source of happiness, not so much like what is reality built off the fact that everything is yada yada. It's more on the fact like what is life built on? How do we enjoy life? That's
Mm.
that's why cocaine is so praised and shit. But it's scary to the point it could be cut so much, so everyone runs to weed. And then weed basically says, cocaine is fine, but you're not a good person at the moment, so you gotta cut that shit out.
Yeah, yeah. It is funny too because when I get out of these particular dreams at times, and I'm still vibrating in that dream when I'm up here in this particular reality in, and when I'm in that particular dream, I get up right, and I ask myself because even dreams are. See, that's what I'm saying. Dreams are within yourself too. See, that's how I know that everything is within, even when the dreams are within. This place here is within. This place here is within us. This place here is a portal. So when you get out of this place, you go to another place in that other dream. So when I'm in that other place, in that other reality, and I come back here, and I'm telling him, "Can you see me?" My head shake, yes, and I'm still vibrating from out of that particular dream. And I had visuals in that dream that I was looking at. And when I came out of that dream, I came back to this place and I was asking this particular being that was in that dream. I was like, we were getting ready to battle or something. And it was like a clear, like a reddish, it's like the sun was going down or something. And when I'm in that dream, I got up, I sat on my bed, right? And I was still vibrating. And I asked the entity, or I can't even call it an entity, it's myself. Are
Your
you looking?
God. My
Are,
God.
I was like saying, are you looking at me still? And in my head shake yes, because he's shaking my head yes. He can still see me while I'm up here.
Yeah.
Because that he can see me because it's within inside myself. That's the reason why I'm saying that they can see you. They can see you because it's within inside yourself. That's why I can say Thoth, when Thoth and all the Lord of the Cycles, they can see me at a certain point when I'm vibrating. When I'm vibrating, especially with the light. With
You
the
know
light.
what? You know what's crazy, Eric? Because like me and George was saying, when you start diving, you start seeing that all these entities are you. They're different aspects of you. They always been you. They ain't never been nothing outside of you. So they're all you. You just start to tap into each one at a time, and you can see them and go, "What the fuck?" And some have to do it through psychedelics, but others have a way of just seeing it like you, which is a beautiful thing.
And like certain okay, now this is really trippy because I can say the word light and I'll start vibrating to it. Now,
because it's like you're joking with yourself. You know you are.
Oh no, this is not. I could say it. I could say something that fill me with light, and then I'm vibrating. Now check this out. When it's oh man, it's really tricky. This is really tricky because when I'm in the dark, I have my eyes open in the dark and I'm filled with the light. My head is moving left and right in the dark. In the dark.
Yeah,
because that light is coming from within inside myself. That light is inside myself. So I'm in the dark. It's within my it's within inside myself. And that light, I think it's permeated out of my eyes, that light within inside myself.
And that's because the star within, the only thing that can cast a shadow is light. So that means there's a star within all of us, which is why we recognize each other through the darkness, which we known as the pupil, which is why when you go to school to learn, people there are your pupils, and then they become people later on because they build character.
It's the window to the soul. Big Chill, you better not never be gone that long, or we all gonna pull up to Canada on you, bro, like 7 deep. 7 of the dead. Deep.
I got lost in the portal. I forgot how to get back, man. But I found my way back.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you though, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I finally hit 50 today, Big Chill.
Open up. Oh, today's the birthday.
Yeah,
no way, brother. You see?
I hit 50
the spirits
years
didn't
old.
tell me to come reach. They didn't tell me, man. Respect, brother. Happy birthday, man.
I hit the big 5-0,
I'm ahead of you
man.
a couple of years. Yeah, man. Good vibes, bro. The best is yet to come, man.
Yeah, that's what my mama said.
And true. You know what's crazy? I had the most amazing day today. Like, bro, the energy was.
50 is the new 25.
That's
so
wild because
once
once you start understanding that, you know, you can have the amazing day. It's on you. Like, you don't have to accept all the wrong shit that happens throughout a day. You don't have to, but we choose to, so we know what it is.
We look for it.
Yeah, we look for it. We look for it. And then, you know, then we wonder why we feeling that way. This is why right here. But I'm like going, you don't have to accept it, bro. You don't got to carry nobody else's feelings, nobody else's baggage. You don't have to, but we choose to. I think we just choose to do that. Yeah, it's all about perspective.
That's right, man. That's right.
And you can carry theirs, but theirs ain't yours. But once you make it yours, that's when you be like, God damn it. Now you feeling how they was fucking feeling. It's like, you know, yeah. Man, I'm trying to feel like them
you're
hearts
grateful, man,
on your
and
short
you blessed,
pants.
and you survive what you survived.
I'm trying to feel every day like them hearts on your short pants.
It's all
go
good.
Ahead, Big Chill.
It's all good.
Go ahead, my bad, Big Chill. Go ahead, bro.
No, I said, man, if you're grateful, you know what I'm saying, that you survived through what you survived through, because we all went through some crazy times that we never thought we were going to make it out of. But we here now, man, and you got to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, ain't nothing God can't give to you that you can't handle. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
stay strong.
Big Chill, did your knees start hurting when you got 50?
Oh, man, my
My
knees start
knees was
hurting when I
hurting
hit
today. I
40,
don't know
man.
it's because I'm sick. I don't know what the fuck it is, but my
It's when you
knees
stop
ain't
doing
been.
this stuff, man. That's when it starts to hurt you. You know, you stop
Yeah.
working out every day. You start playing football. You stop playing soccer, basketball. Then it affects you. You got to keep doing it, man. Never stop running. Never stop running, man. If you
Don't-
never ran yet, start running at 50.
Yeah.
Jogging is the best thing.
I-
Not walking,
I go
man.
bike
Learn to run.
rides.
If you're too fat to run, lose some weight
I go
and
on
then
bike
run.
rides,
Because yo,
Big
man,
Chill. I go on bike rides,
you
bro.
gotta. And I'm a smoker, man. It's
Me
it's
too.
like that's the worst thing ever. But it's punishment to myself, man. Like I used to
Man.
run 5-10 miles, man.
That-
I'm lucky if I could run 2K
But that's the
right
crazy
now.
thing, Big Chill. Tell me this. Tell the truth, though. You ain't never went to the store and seen that fucking 92-year-old man smoking a cigar at the store? Or smoking a cigarette?
Yeah,
You going,
man.
this motherfucker like 92 still smoking, but they saying smoking do
How
this and
many
that and
though?
that.
How many of them do you
Man,
see
my
though?
uncle was
A lot. Most of
102,
them.
bro. 102, and he smoked from when he was 5 years old. 5 years old, he smoked. Okay, no cancer problem, no nothing like that. He lived with Alzheimer's when he
Yeah.
hit like 100, but no cancer, breathing good, everything good, man. Some people, we don't know, man. Some people, it's different to them. It's in the genetics.
Go ahead.
Some people can
Sammy.
smoke
Yeah,
forever.
sure.
Some
Go
people
ahead,
start
Sammy.
smoking for a year and they catch it. You know, so it's weird, man. It's weird, bro.
You're the only one everybody can see on
Yeah.
YouTube. Go
8
ahead,
billion
Sammy.
people on this motherfucker. So we ain't all gonna be the same.
Nah, everybody not gonna be the same.
Or it had something to do with the fact that his lungs were basically attacked early while he had very strong sense in his actual body. And the lungs basically build a layer of mucus in that is very protective towards what it experienced because it's preparing itself for the rest of its life that it knows it's going to grow into. So that's why he didn't have any problems with breathing and shit because he just was a chimney.
Well, he smoked that tobacco from 80, 90 years ago. That's like cigars and cigarettes. So the stuff now, that's how he explained it. Like even the cigars and the cigarettes now, they're nothing compared to how it was in the old
All
days.
chemicals
It was
and
real
No, that's
strong
what.
tobacco, you know, no
No,
filters.
dude was
You
saying
just
that's what he
rolled it
was
in
saying,
paper
Big Chill.
and you
Which
smoked it.
when you
Now
said
we
no
put it in
filter,
filters and everybody's catching
yes,
cancer.
and
What's
that's
going
what
on?
dude
Yeah,
was
because we
saying. He
got
was saying
about
that's
fucking
where they
40 other
catching it
chemicals
from.
along
Is
with
that
it.
the
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
filter
saying.
got
Yeah,
the
that's what he
chemicals
used to
in
say.
it? He's
It's
saying
all
the
chemicals.
filter is the thing that got the chemicals in it. It's not the tobacco because you got these people in this other country that's smoking all the way up until they starting at like hella young and shit, smoking all the way to they old. Yeah, rock the
yeah, that's
crown.
because
Yeah, I
the
remember my
U.S. allowed
grandfather.
Yeah,
that.
man, it is.
My
It's
grandfather
allowed
and my
that in the
uncles, they
U.S.
all
Look at
pulled
the
I
the
said
food.
the
filters off.
nifty
Shit.
50.
No filters, man. No filters. They all pulled
The
the
United
filters off.
States don't give a fuck. The United States want us sick so we can pay fucking hospital bills all our life. They don't give a fuck what they give us here. Everywhere else is free health care, so they gonna keep your ass healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, which is crazy, bro. Because it's like, when
Yeah,
you think
what's up? You
about
can't
us,
get
it's
the
like
Pall Mall's menthols no more. True. I seen Cat Williams on Theo Vaughn. Man, he was saying that those the Pall Mall of menthols are illegal now. They're trying to make them
Yeah.
illegal all in
Remember,
America. Eh?
2 years ago, I think it's been like 2 years, Big Chill. You can't get no flavors, no menthols, none of that now. That's
Yeah, I can't
over.
say
You
none. I
can't
think
get no
Canada's the
flavor
same way. Yeah,
blunts
man. I don't
or
smoke
none of
those. I
that
don't know
shit.
anybody that does, but I think they cut menthol out a couple years ago too. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
They be
Those are
like,
nasty.
we trying to help y'all.
Those American cigarettes, man, Camel and Marlboro, man. Oh, they stink, man. Oh, those are nasty cigarettes.
Yeah, man, they gotta
When
keep
I
us
was
sick.
young, that's what everybody smoked up here,
They
man.
gotta keep us all sick, bro.
I'm smoking a cigar right now. One of these, I don't know what the fuck these cigars is. I never could
Cigarillos?
understand. No, it's I don't know what a New World cigar. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm just saying I never could understand people smoking these cigars. It make you feel like you at a Diddy party or something. Fucking weird as shit.
I just
I don't
like
like
the
it.
mini ones, man. I just like the Cabanas, the Crystals, whatever they call them. It's just the mini, skinny, blunt cigars like Clint Eastwood used to smoke, you know?
Yeah.
I never smoked cigarettes till I was like almost 40, but I used to smoke those cigars when I was young.
I
Man.
smoke
And the
cigarette
Odd Captain
weed.
Black.
That's it.
Yeah, I
Sick
never
of
smoked till I
motherfucking
was like
cigarettes.
30, 38. I'm a late smoker, man. Cigarette.
Hey, that was me too. I didn't smoke cigars and shit until I was like 25 and shit. Like 25.
Smoke
They was
cigarettes.
like,
I
"Come on, why
smoked
you waiting till
cigars
you
from
25
time, man.
to
I was
start
the first
smoking
one to cut a
cigars?"
blunt in my area.
It's like, cause I was on parole. high control parole, and I didn't want to get caught for smoking weed. So
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I would smoke Black and Miles, or you feel me?
I know. I was talking to some young kids the other day. They didn't believe me, man. I said I remember walking down the street smoking a spliff, and the cops chased me, man. Literally shoot at me when I run through the park just because I'm walking down the street smoking a friggin' spliff. And this is just 20 years ago. This ain't that long ago.
Yeah,
You
back
use
in the
them,
day,
you
they
know,
get
man.
on your shit.
Now marijuana is legal, man.
They get on your shit. Oh, is that a wait? Hold on, no, he don't got a blunt. Let's get him, y'all. Hey, you know what's trippy though, Big Chill? I was thinking about that, right? Like back in the days before weed was even made legal. Remember, everybody was driving high. I hate to say it. Nobody would get in trouble for actually driving high because it wasn't a thing. As soon as they made it legal, that's when they said, "Oh, you can get in trouble for driving high." But before then, if you was high off marijuana, they wouldn't take you to jail. They wouldn't give you no ticket. Cause high, you may drive better. I think I don't know.
Man, that's free.
It's like they put in all these laws to make money off of it.
That's
Hey,
it.
Big Chill, I know. Well, I want to hear what you got to say about this shit Trump doing. I know Mom's been looking out on this shit. I know Mom's been talking about it. What the fuck is up with Trump, man?
He ain't doing nothing, Ken. They already put it off 30 days, man. He ain't gonna do no tariffs because they like our maple syrup and our bacon is better. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna they're not gonna mess around. There's a lot of shit they can play too, you know. Plus, if he's gonna mess around with Israel, he's gonna need the Canadians. Straight goods, man. You know, what is he doing? Deals with Japan? Come on, man. What Japan? Talking like they're the largest investors in Canada. In America. Sorry, are you kidding? There's so much more people that invest more than Japan, but he's just hyping up Japan. I don't know why, man.
Because
he needs Australia. He needs India.
He started that deal with Japan a long time ago, Big Chill.
He just signed a deal today with Japan, man. The big deal for billions of dollars to invest in America because Japan just don't want them to bomb them again.
No,
you know what I mean?
Most of our shit is from over there. Like,
he wanted Trudeau out, man. So Trudeau's leaving. So he's getting what he wants. Trump.
What you think
Trump
about Elon Musk though coming into the system?
Think about who?
Elon Musk.
Hey, man, look what he did to Twitter. You know, he came in and he cut the fat out of it. That's what you do in a business. You buy a business, you cut the fat, make it strong, and then you sell. There's so much people wasted jobs. People that don't do nothing. You know, like they had somebody that got paid $200,000 to choose what water fountains when in the government buildings. So he's just cutting jobs, man. I don't know about Musk. I'm looking forward to that Punjabi guy taking over the FBI today. That should be interesting. I haven't checked on anything, but that should be interesting. It's a changing of guard in America, man. People don't realize things are going to change, bro. Whether they weaponize your government or not. Like he's talking about building a resort in Israel, bro, kicking out the Palestinians, bro. Once they do that, they build the wall and then Jesus is coming. Jesus is going to come. So it's all good, man. Hopefully the aliens come before, you know, because we got to meet the people underneath us and the people in the sky. But if these guys get the Palestinians out, build the wall, build the temple, put the gold cap, this is all prophecy. And I think Trump wants it to happen, man. You know?
Yeah.
How the heck they going to displace all these people? But I'm telling you, they're going to do it. Trump and Israel is going to kick out all the Palestinians, and it's going to be different, man. But this is all a distraction. Something else is happening that you don't. I can't talk about it because I'm not.
United Nations.
You know, but something else is happening. This is all just a distraction. You know, where are the drones, man? They're still in the sky. How come they ain't talking about them, man?
Oh, they already admitted that it was the government.
We're seeing, no, I'm talking about the orbs, man. The ones that are communicating with the people, that when you talk to them and you say, are you from far away? Change red. Are you from this planet? People are communicating with these orbs, bro. It's next level. Like, I'm not even talking about the drones. I'm talking about these plasma orbs
everything that
are communicating with people, man.
Big Chill.
And it's up here in Canada too. It's crazy.
Yeah. When Canada gonna?
They're multidimensional beings. So something's happening. Something's happening.
When Canada gonna kick out Drake?
we got some stuff up here in Canada too. You know, we run the Arctic.
This
You
dude
guys
talking
try to
about
take the
Jesus.
Arctic
This
from us,
dude
but
talking about Jesus coming back.
Hey, you seen what
well,
happened
that's
to
what these
DJ?
guys think, right? That's
You,
why they're trying to fulfill
you
prophecies, right?
seen what happened to
That's
DJ
what they're trying to do.
Academics already, though, right?
This is all Torah stuff. It ain't no Christian or Muslim stuff. It's only Torah. They're trying to
Yeah.
bring their Messiah back. I never said about Jesus Christ, the Christian one that already died and came back 3 days later. No, not that Messiah. We're talking about the Jewish Messiah. They don't believe in Jesus. So if they can clear the land and build the wall and rebuild the temple, then their Messiah will come. So it's not about the Messiah that came. I'm talking about the Jewish Messiah. Like they really want to fulfill their prophecy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they've been telling it for so long.
Yeah. I mean, it's in Christian and also Muslim. And we acknowledge the Torah, all religions, but we're not talking about Muslims and Christians. We're talking about Hebrews, you know?
Yeah, they've been
That's what
telling
they
a
need
little
to
prophecy.
put the
It's
gold
crazy
cap.
because everybody
Yep.
got a little prophecy on what's gonna happen. On this is gonna happen.
But
or
once they
that's
put
gonna
that
happen.
gold cap on the pyramid, like how the pyramids of Egypt had a gold cap and it created a nuclear fusion that gave the world free energy. Who knows? Once those Jews build
Yeah,
their
you just
pyramid,
be
that
talking,
gold cap,
bro. You be saying
it
a
could
bunch of
activate
shit. You don't
something.
be knowing what the hell you be talking
He
about,
be,
bro.
he
For
be
real.
Yeah,
talking.
everybody knows what we're talking about, bro.
Hey, he be
Chat
talking.
PTP done tell everybody.
You
He
Billy
talking
know,
Carson.
about all this shit
Billy
that he just
Carson.
looked up and seen. I just be liking to
Everybody
hear it.
knows now. We're not
I
stupid.
ain't gonna lie,
Everybody knows
Corey.
about every
I just be
religion now,
liking to
you
hear
know?
all the shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I want to hear all the smoke, so I don't be left
Everybody
behind
knows
about.
about this stuff. It's no hidden knowledge. This is no hidden knowledge.
Yeah, they
Google
know
it, man.
hidden
They'll tell you
knowledge. They
Go
know
to
hidden knowledge. And
SaudiQuran.com. You can
I
learn from
think
it
the
from the
scary
Quran.
thing is if you get enough people to believe it, it will make it true. That's the scary thing.
No, but that stuff is the ancient, right? That's the
Corey.
ancient writings, man. Those are the teachings of Abraham and Moses. All the major religions acknowledge them,
Corey,
but just not their
if
version.
if
You
you
know?
get enough people to believe it, it will make it true.
Yep.
That's all it takes is enough people to accept it and go, okay, yeah, and that shit
You
will
gotta
become
accept it
true.
first.
It's wild, though, bro. It's wild. But the
'Cause
aliens are coming soon. The aliens are coming soon. I just to let you know. I was told I'm allowed to say that they're coming. The ones from up above, not from down below. The ones down below, they don't want to talk to us. They're like better than us.
the ones in
But
the
we're getting
mid
some visits.
in Midgard, the Middle Earth or whatever.
Yeah, Middle Earth, man. They're stubborn, man. They don't want to deal with us. We must have did something to them a long time ago.
Yeah, we was
They don't want
taking
nothing.
them, and then we was
Mhm.
we was anal probing them. They gave a couple of them to Diddy, and they got diddified.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with them over there. Hell no.
Diddy
I
came
don't
back
hear the
like,
story about Russia.
yeah.
These two kids came from Middle Earth, and they were like green
Just
or purple. I
literally
can't remember the
talk
color of the
Torah.
skin. And the longest they stayed up here, the melatonin in their
Piece of
skin
beef.
changed to regular.
Just
The
doesn't
boy
always
died, but the
does
girl
it
lived to
in
be like
real
80,
life.
90 years old.
Yeah.
It's documented. Now, we don't know if they came from Middle Earth, but they were actual two real people, man, that they found that came out of a cave. And they said they came from Middle Earth. I believe they were blue or purple, their skin. And they said everybody underneath was that color, purple, whatever color they were. But the longer they were above, the skin changed to the same color. You know?
Depending on what territory you was born
It's
in.
a Russian story, yeah, man. It's just
Yeah.
like studied and stuff. Apparently,
I think that
supposed to be
too. I
true.
think depending on what territory of the world you was born in, that's like I was talking to my son about this the other day. Like if you notice people, if you talk to people and you hear their dialect, you can see how the way they talk shape the way they look. Like their face and everything, bro. It's like fucking crazy. Like, you feel me? They talk about food all the time. They probably was like, overweight or something. I don't know. Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
It's
Wow, but
stacked.
Trump is doing some crazy things. What do you think
Hey.
about Trump, man? He's your leader. He ain't my leader,
I
true. You
don't know.
believe in him or what?
I don't like. The thing that gets me right now is how they're doing things that's making the people, the different races, kind of go against each other. You feel me? I think that's the Mexicans and the blacks and the people getting the poor. I think that's fucking retarded right there. I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, but
but
it depends what news channel you watch. CNN, you watch, Mexicans are pissed off. You watch Fox and ABC or NBC or one of those ones, and the Mexicans are like cheering, get rid of all the bad ones.
Yeah.
So it all depends who you
Yeah,
watch.
that's exactly. But
The
then
only-
when
only
me
thing that
and
shit,
Seven and the
however,
Dead
that
come
shit
in here,
crazy.
we don't give a
This
fuck
whole
about
shit is
none of that
fucking
shit.
crazy.
We care that families are getting broke up, but at the same time, we're not pointing the finger at each other because we're not the ones doing it. We're not the entities that's making this shit happen.
We
You
look crazy. The United States look crazy as fuck.
know?
Honestly, we look crazy as fuck doing that shit. Motherfucking kids and mothers getting separated and shit
Yeah.
over some imaginary fucking line that y'all said
Yeah.
you can't fucking cross this shit. Like,
Yeah,
come
fucked
on,
up, man.
man.
that shit is weird.
The thing is, Mexico
Like,
believes in that
you know,
line
me
just as
living
much
in
as the
Texas, me
U.S.
living in
does.
Texas now and shit. These motherfuckers having rallies, cities that they can't even fucking pronounce. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even have the
Hey,
decency to fucking change
Hey,
the name
LA
of the
is
shit.
crazy with the
And then they
riots
gonna
right
tell
now.
these
Yeah,
motherfuckers you
protest
don't
now.
belong
Hey,
here.
Woodrick,
Like,
it's-
what the fuck?
man,
You
it's
didn't
I,
even
been
change the name,
really
bitch.
about
I was
doing
I
this
was
sense of
wondering
Alex.
because the thing
Man,
is
oh yeah, I see
that
this.
can they deport African Americans to Africa?
You
I
better
mean,
be careful. They're going to be ordering you soon from China, Eric. You better keep quiet. Don't be protesting out there. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, if they had some
I'm
place
just
over here to
saying.
send us, they'll be trying to. Yeah, we gotta send them back. It's like, but they can't.
No,
They
these
ain't got
niggas
nowhere to send.
trying to send motherfuckers to El Salvador prison. Did you see that?
Yeah.
but
They're
what were
talking
they?
about deporting Americans now. American prisoners
Yeah,
doing life
to
sentences,
El
doing life
Salvador.
sentences,
But
never
that's
to
what,
get out. They're
bro.
going to
That's what
transport
El
them to other
Salvador was
country
doing.
prisons. That's crazy.
That's what they was doing way back in the fucking cocaine cowboy days. They
Hey,
was
that's how
doing that.
Australia got here. Australia is made up of prisoners.
Yeah, it's a white slave in prison colony, Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Spaniards used to go to Newfoundland. The ones that they could be slaves, they trained them in Newfoundland.
Man,
The crazy ones that couldn't fucking understand English and shit, they send them to Australia.
If one of you knockers have another Mexican baby, we gonna end this shit right now. If one of you Mexicans have
Nah,
another
man,
black
listen, I'm a
baby,
law-abiding
we
citizen.
gonna
If you're
shut this shit
illegal,
down.
no matter what country you're in, no matter where you're from, you got to get the fuck out.
We tired of all
Let
this
the
shit.
I don't care
motherfucker
if you're
tell you
Indian,
you're illegal.
Mexican,
How the fuck
Slovakian,
are you
Russian.
illegal, bro?
Yeah.
I don't
How
give
are
a
you
fuck.
illegal,
Get
bro?
out.
I've been
How
here
are
my
you
whole
You
illegal?
don't go
life.
by the right ways of going
I've been here
to
my
get the
whole
right
life.
paperwork. Get out, man. Not
How are
everybody's
you
landed
illegal?
or
How
not
you gonna
everybody's
tell
born.
me that these motherfuckers is
Get out.
illegal, bro? How are they
But the thing
illegal?
is, these guys believe they've seen the movies. They think if you land on American soil, you're saved and you got the American dream. Just like Canada. They think you step on Canada, but that's how it is us here. You step here, we clothe you, we do everything for you. But in America now with Trump, it ain't like that. You step on their land, they send you back, take your kids, ship them to El Salvador and send you to Mexico. That's fucked up,
Yeah,
America.
they'll ship your
How you
kids
doing
before
that?
they ship your kids and your other
That's
family before
fucked
they
up.
ship you.
That's
Ship you
fucked up.
somewhere totally different. I seen people leaving their kids. I said, don't nobody. I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. Whether you black, white, Mexican, or whatever. Don't nobody want that shit to happen. Cause
Hell
it
no.
don't bother you till it's happening to
crazy.
you.
But
Till
the
it's
American
happening to
way,
you.
bro. Don't fight it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You
What you mean? What you mean don't fight it? That shit sounds
You're
crazy.
gonna come up
Yeah,
here
that
to
shit sound
Canada.
hella
It's
crazy.
the same shit up here. Where you gonna go live in Mexico? Same shit there. Same shit all over the world. It's the
Don't
same
make it
shit.
rock.
Think about this specifically too at the moment. And the moment is very Mexico driven because think of how many Mexicans you met. You've met the honest one, the liar, the one that's genuinely retarded and found out how to convince you he's not. The fucking, there's hillbilly Mexicans, there's fucking super intelligent ones that are like the cartel and run the government basically.
Yeah.
And then you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they're all just people and shit. So,
Yeah.
but we've
Just
been
like
so
us.
nice to each other that we've been like, damn, hey, y'all's people's been tripping, and I don't think we could keep being this nice to each other if your people is gonna be out of line. So you got to get your kids basically.
Yeah, but
I don't
it's
care if you're
wild
a gangster or whatever, man. Just as long as you ain't no rapist. I don't care you're a drug dealer.
I
As
don't
long
think
as you're here
one I don't
legally,
think
man.
one I don't
That's
think
all. And if you
one
break the law,
Mexican,
deport
bro,
their ass.
I don't think one
'Cause there
Mexican
has
can
to be
speak for
rules for
all
this shit to
Mexicans.
process the way it does, and the things we get out of it,
I
when
don't
things we
I
love.
don't George, I
That's
don't
like
think
Muslim
one
men coming
Mexican
from
there's
these
not one
countries where
Mexican
they're
that can
killing each
speak for
other
all
and they want to come
Mexicans.
here and change
That's
it to their country.
impossible,
How you want
bro.
to change your country to the
One
place you
black
left?
person
Go
can't
the fuck
speak
back
for
home.
all black people. Like I got Mexican kids. I got
No,
two
it ain't.
Mexican
Yeah,
sons.
but it ain't a black thing. It ain't a Mexican thing, man.
It's
It's a
not.
where you come from thing, and you're
It's
not
a
supposed to be
it's
here thing.
it's the
Get out.
ones who've been ruling
The
shit
fuck
and been
does
running
what
shit.
does that mean? You're not supposed to be here. Don't nobody. The earth don't belong to us,
You're
bro.
not
We belong
supposed to
to
be
it.
here. Yes, man. You're in a confined. It's like communism everywhere. We're all fucking really closet Russians. America, Canada, Mexico. That's what borders are all about. to keep you safely in and to keep those bad fuckers out. If not,
Otherwise,
There's
territory
bad
wouldn't
fuckers
exist.
right
But
here.
it's bad
It's
people
bad
right
fuckers right
here,
here.
bro.
What you
It's
talking
people that
about?
didn't. It
but
didn't. It's
America
bad
now,
people that
America,
done came
each
from other
state is another
countries and lost
country.
their
It's like
life here.
Africa in America.
Like it's
There's
people that
federal
done
law,
came from other
and then there's
countries
state law.
as college
They have
students
federal
and some
law,
other
and they don't
things
abide
and
by the
lost their
federal
life
law.
here from getting robbed or something happening to them. So it's like, bro, that shit is crazy. But I'm sorry, I gotta go, y'all. You know, my youngins
Come
is
on, we
calling
went
me.
viral about you. We getting hot. We getting
I
hot.
know we're getting hot, but I gotta go. I gotta
Get
hotly
hot.
get up out of here. We've been here for like 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours now. We're coming up
That's
on
true.
2 hours and 49 minutes. I gotta
Just
go
the
spend
beginning, man. Just the
the
beginning.
last of my birthday with my children. You
Yeah,
feel
man. Do
me?
your thing. Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, thanks, Big
That's
Chill.
beautiful.
Thanks. And
Thank you.
thank you,
Freedom,
Sun Zoo,
freedom
Corey
50 now.
P,
All
Big
right,
Chill,
true.
Eric,
All right,
especially
Chris.
George. Thank y'all, bro.
Thank you.
And thank everybody out there, man. You know, we always have these good conversations, bro. This should be dope. This should be dope. I thank everybody for being here and you know, just being a part of this whatever we are doing. Cause like I said, we can come together and we don't even be tripping like they tripping out there. That's the dope thing. Thanks, Joseph, Awoken One, Snail Horseplay. You feel me? Everybody out there, Mr. Acoustic, you know, thank everybody for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. You feel me? And I'm out.